And welcome back to welcome back to Arcane Critsters. We may or may not have audio troubles. We don't know. As always, hello everyone. I am Caden. I am your dungeon master for this evening, and it is a wonderful day to be playing D&D. Thank you all so much for watching. I am so excited to do this second to last solo session for Group 2. We're moving on the end. Shifter's Veil is close. First up, we have... Let's go around this way, as always, because we never start this way. So, Harry, let's introduce yourself and your character.
Okay, hey guys, my name is Harry. I'm playing Kelmir Everforge, Hildorf Bloodwarden, and how do I say this? I might end up dying like the first 10 minutes, I guess, because someone's literally pointing an arrow at my head.
Okay, I'm Bella Joan. I'm playing a Artificer Tiefling.
You're a Bella Joan playing an Artificer Tiefling?
Whatever.
Roleplay.
Yes, I'm in the roleplay mode
Gotcha.
right now. I'm Logan. And there will be a lot of explosions, I feel like, this session.
Yay! I'm so excited for that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael Bay makes a lot of money.
Oh, great.
So,
Alright, Rachel.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm going to be playing Egberta the Fourth, Druid Barbarian.
Eric Opera, of course.
Yeah, that too.
yeah.
Minor detail.
Minor.
And last but not least, as always,
I'm Max. I'm playing Nikolai. It's Nikolai.
it's
Finally just Nikolai
Are you
now.
serious about that?
It's just Nikolai
I'm
now.
not
Finally,
sure if he's serious.
an elf
I
moonstalker.
don't know.
We'll never know.
And with that, I believe last session started off right after getting your gear and items and new mechanical companion from the mysterious artificer. You spend the night, and we ended 2 sessions ago where our good friend Nikolai used a tending stone to contact the planar stewards, an organization he has secretly been a part of this entire time. He informed them that the party he is traveling with has discovered how to purify alloy, a dangerous discovery for pretty much anyone involved, considering its ability to react to magical stimuli, usually in a violent manner, especially in its unpurified form. Who knows how powerful it is in its purified form?
From personal experience, it is not fatal.
You only use a little bit.
It's not fatal.
And you didn't cast spell on it. You combined it with a dark crystalline substance we've yet to be named.
It's going to be named.
It will be named by our resident
I won't
artificer.
name it.
Yes. After that, you followed a trail of clues, going up north to a town where you found the author of the scrap of nursery rhyme given to you by Ophelia Emerald, the powerful ranger from another time.
Oh.
You talked to this ancient elf and got some more prophecies, learning that he has a bit of an affliction with regards to his visions. You, quote-unquote, rescued him from the town of Rotor, and as per his request, took him to his old tower, where you knocked him off, and imitated a fight as if Duskborn revolutionaries were attacking the town. In a great show and display, you ran away, leaving the town in chaos. And just before you're about to make your plans, settle down and set out for where you now know Shifter's Veil location to be, the very heart of Centrafiel, you were accosted. A glowing portal opened in the air, and some shadowy individuals stepped out, leveling weapons at your party. They introduced themselves as the planar stewards,
Just straighten yourself.
and announced that they were here to arrest you. Nikolai, last we left off, you had your bow pointed at Kelmir.
Mm-hmm.
How do you keep your bow level? Do you move to join your companions? What is your plan?
Yeah,
in
I'll
this
go
situation?
I'll step to the portal. Well, not step. I'll circle around to the other side of the portal because they're on that side. So I'll circle around, closing off between the party. Yeah.
Oh my god, this is so surprising! It's a surprise birthday party!
Shut up.
It's your birthday
Shut.
and you didn't tell us?
Step
no,
through the portal.
Okay, first of all, Who are you guys? Because this is so sweet. You're all in matching uniforms.
Do any of you have silence?
This is like... But this
Wow.
is so sweet. You guys are here for serious?
A woman in a
God.
long flowing cape and close cropped hair steps forward and grabs you forcefully by the wrist. It's not comfortable.
Aw, that's kind of mean. Are we not... What are you guys doing?
Please step through the portal.
Why? The birthday party.
Okay, someone get a silence over here. He wasn't kidding.
No, you can't. No, that's mean. No.
Energy bursts over you.
I
and
just walk into
I
an
st-
area.
Well, you try to, but she's strong and she's keeping a hold of your wrist. A large hulking man in what you recognize to be his old armor steps through. Nikolai,
Boris?
you've done well. You found something very dangerous. I highly suggest that you comply with our offer and step into our establishment, and we won't harm you.
And if we don't?
And if you don't, well, I'm afraid you're a bit outnumbered here.
What did we find to deserve this? Could you at least tell me beforehand?
The large man, Boris, points towards your pouch. Or rather, a belloc pouch, I believe, because you're the one carrying it, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your companion here has one of the most sought-after substances in the entire multiverse. Purified alloy. And I'm rather curious how it was you actually managed to come about it, because there hasn't been many that have replicated the feat.
I mean, if you're a safeguardian, you didn't do that good of a job.
My friend, we literally find the way to purify this in a random library. If your goal is to conceal this, you are not doing a really well job at it.
We'll let you in on a secret. We don't know how to purify it.
Oh, we do.
As soon as we interrogate them.
No, he actually do know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
We knew we could count on you, Nikolai. Now, let's get these dangerous individuals through the portal, and we'll decide what to do with them later. Do you guys allow them to herd you through the portal and into the room beyond?
Where are we going?
You're going to a temporary retention center, and if you comply with our demands, we might allow you to get your memory wiped and sent back out to the world.
Why?
Why?
Because we discovered something that is out there that anyone could have discovered.
Well, we didn't know where you found it too, so we can destroy that as well.
Oh, they took that. They have it on them.
Well, all the better. You might think making things awfully convenient for us. Thank you.
I don't want my memory wiped, personally.
I'm afraid you don't have a choice.
Well, we always have a choice, don't we?
We always have a choice.
You want this to happen?
I'm not attacking, I'm just standing there.
Yep.
No, but I will, so... Portal.
How's the others
Are there
reacting
any
to it?
animals in the forest nearby?
Yeah, there are a few. The commotion at the portal has scared away some of the smaller critters, but what is your plan?
I just want to know for now.
Yes, but not in the immediate vicinity.
Okay.
Besides, like, some bugs and stuff.
We can talk more in there.
Do we have a chance?
How many are there?
Yeah.
I know there
A
are
quick
a lot.
aside before, you notice that you can see that there are at least like a dozen standing right behind the portal. A few have moved out.
Try and take something out of my bag.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'm getting paper out of my bag.
Paper?
Paper?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. You reach into your grab and
Oh,
pull
you're
paper.
right.
Oh, okay, we're gonna do that. Okay.
No, you're right.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Okay,
I
we're
see.
doing that.
But Deros, who is canonically drunk at this moment, steps forward. He says something about needing to talk
We
this
all know
out
about it, this.
before a bolt of some shimmery substances floats through the air, hits him in the face. He stumbles back and falls back to the ground. He's still breathing, but he's calmly sleeping on the floor before you.
What?
Just don't read it. Just don't read it.
Read it.
If you need to communicate that badly, we can remove the silence. Because
No, she...
you know better than I would, I suppose.
One moment. Are we dragging Daryl into this as well? I mean, we can walk in, but like, is someone just dragging him?
Yeah.
Oh, I got him! A big dwarf in a he steps forward and hauls the satyr up on his shoulders. Steps forward. Are you coming or not?
To be fair, I wasn't exactly considering coming with you guys, but given what you guys did to him, I presume I can entertain you guys.
That's the spirit. All right, Everyone through.
Are you?
Are you?
Okay, if we blow something up, we blow something up in their base.
Yes. that is the correct option here.
So, you are pulled to the portal.
Wait.
You were pulled out of the
Are
silence.
we going first through the portal?
Yes, you're closest to the portal.
Yes.
Besides the dwarf with Daros.
Go first, and I make sure I'm first, and then you guys come after, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
The woman waits for everyone sees no one's immediately moving, or at least moves slowly, and just pulls you towards the portal out of the range of silence.
Tell me what the first thing is through the portal.
You go through this portal and you see a room ringed with tall windows, 4 ceiling windows. It's a square room with two doors on the far end, and what looks to be, as you turn back around, some sort of mechanized device made of metal and crystal set patterns that is opening this portal.
My question is there anyone else there?
There are there's a few that have parted to let you through as you guys are being pulled through, but there's only about a dozen in this room in various sort of garbs. They have a sort of uniform, but it seems very loose in the kind of equipment they can wear.
Where's the door?
Yeah,
There's 2 doors at the far end.
Okay.
Can we get manacles on them?
We can try.
Wait, right now?
Yes, that's
Right now?
as
That's the only chance we're
someone
gonna
moves. Someone moves. She grabs the other wrist, and someone moves to put manacles on you.
Me, I finally got it. By the way, my question from earlier. Whose birthday is it? You still haven't told me.
Put the manacles on, please.
No! No!
I mean, you make an athletics check.
14.
14. You, in a sudden slip, you bash your head out of the way and then stumble around. There's still a bunch of people around you that can all move and grab you, but for a brief moment you are free. Do you want to do anything with that moment?
Are they gonna try and
Yeah, for sure.
fly up
Well, you're in a small room. It's only like maybe 15 feet high.
50 feet high? Still, I'm gonna go to the ceiling and be like, no! No!
Ma'am, come down from the ceiling!
No! You're gonna just put more manacles, whatever!
Can we get manacles on those two? She has a bag with alloy, take that. He has a bag with crystal, take that. Are they all through the portal now?
Yes, everyone's through the
Wait,
portal.
I pick up the door.
People are moving to put manacles on you.
I still walks through the door. I just tell you guys, please. She's only 4. If you want to appear tough, pick on some other target.
I pick up the dog and I chuck it back through the portal and I close the portal.
Would you? Hey.
The portal, you hit the lever.
My dog.
It's a bomb.
There's a blank wall behind
It's
it.
still my dog.
You can make a new one.
Wait, where's
hate you.
Aethys and Hammer?
Right.
Were they taken through too?
Aethys and Hammer were both taken through. Aethys seems to be observing this all very calmly.
I'm gonna
No.
take the paper, I'm gonna make it a cone, and then try and use my
I know what
claws
you're
to
thinking.
make it so it's just like a party hat
I know
cone.
exactly what you're thinking.
I'm gonna start doing that, and then for any person up above who's nearby, I'm just gonna start dropping the party cap.
Hey, it might be worth it.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, you guys,
So,
I know you guys planned
what's
for
the
the
state of
outfits
those
and
two?
stuff.
Are you allowing them to put manacles on you?
Does the manacle have a keyhole on it?
Yeah.
If anyone puts a manacle on it, I'll sanguine the keyhole and then open it.
Well, the manacles are completely over your hands. Like they're the ones that are full shells.
Okay.
Also,
There-
who looks
no, I mean there's still like gaps. Liquid can still come out, or gas, I guess.
Yeah.
It's they have some kind of they don't seem.
If that's then no.
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 It's already coded.
Okay, I need all of you to make athletics checks then.
Okay.
Well, I don't presume certain pass though. Not
Not
one.
one.
Not one. So if you are looking at Calamir in a sense of like, oh, what is he gonna do? And then in that moment that you're distracted, you hear the clink and you look down into your hands.
That sounds about right.
They pulled your bags and equipment off your side and
Still my
back.
armor?
They allow you to keep your armor, but all your equipment is being stripped from you, like in possessions. It's like your inventory is
Who
gone.
looks the most important in the room?
There was a Wayfinder mage who was who was holding Egberta, but is no longer is now just kind of like just come down from the ceiling. It doesn't have to get violent. She's pulling an orb out from under her cloak and like dodging the party hats. She's about to do something if you want to do anything else.
For the deity's sake, she's only 4. Cut her some slack.
Is he also like
Yes.
manacled?
Yeah. You are being struggled, but they hold you in place long enough to
Okay, fair enough.
clamp them down on you.
Okay, here's my question. Can I just conjure enough sanguine to make it explode from inside. It doesn't prevent me from creating.
So here's the thing, you can do that. If you fill the whole thing up with sanguine and produce more, it's going to be your hand against the metal of
I
the
do have ink,
against the metal of the
Okay.
of the manacle.
I
You can do that, especially on the because on the hand that has the blood mark is turned into sanguine due to the effects of your blood mark.
Mm-hmm.
But that's gonna be a risk you have to take.
What do you mean by a risk? Like my hands are gonna blow off or something?
Your hand, you could crush your hands in trying to make too much sanguine in the manacle and the hand giving out first.
I can make you new hands.
Good point. Can I assess like what type of metal this is? Just a manacle.
It looks to be just a shiny slate gray, like a smooth slate gray metal. But you can make a history check.
Okay.
Whoever's trying to get me down, I'm gonna do a little star on the hat as like a little decoration, and then drop it on their head.
Okay. It lands on 1 second.
Oh, sorry.
It lands on her head. She looks up to you, and then she casts Hold Person. I need you to make is that con save? Wisdom save.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. That passes. You feel a rigid like muscular sensation start to take over you, but you flap your wings and almost like push it away with the force of will.
If you don't want a party hat, you can just tell me. I know it kind of hurts my feelings right now.
We don't want to climb up there and get you. This is a regular occurrence. You just cooperate with us, and we won't be harsh. We promise.
You said you
Nikolai,
were going
is
to
this
erase
normal
my
for-
memories.
Okay.
You said you were going to erase my memories.
What's the deal on Hammer and Aphis? Are they like...
Hammer and Aphis both submit quietly. It seems Hammer has experience with, how would I say, it's spinning to authority.
Oh yeah, did you also get my message?
I need to make a sleight of hand check. With advantage, because that is pretty sneaky.
Yeah. About
Okay.
mine.
Okay.
What?
21.
You're doing that?
Nat 20!
Okay, perfect.
Oh no.
We can work with
Yeah.
this.
About mine. 21
There we go.
on history.
21 history?
Yep.
It's an adamantium alloy.
Drop it on your head.
I move.
Can I try? But if I
Yeah,
feel like it's
that's
getting
right
dangerous,
there.
I'll stop.
To dodge
Okay.
a falling piece
I
of
need you to make a
paper.
Constitution
Yeah.
saving
They-
throw.
19.
19?
Yep.
You take 21 bludgeoning damage. You take 21 bludgeoning damage, but the manacle is now loose enough that if you just missed a sanguine, you can pull your hand out. So it bends outward.
Okay.
But from the shape,
Is this like a very...
everyone hears a high pitch as the metal in this manacle it just strains and pulls. There's a pop as one of the screws crashes through one of the walls of the room.
Okay.
That's a little... Fireworks?
That's a little firework.
Okay.
Fireworks.
I
I continue dropping the party hats and I'm asking people like, oh, do you want a star? Do you want a rainbow? Do you want... What's your name also?
Nobody wants a party hat, girl.
Okay, fine. It just... Yes, and then
So
just-
with the chaos
18.
Berta in the corner, and
sorry.
most of the heads are turned towards this corner, and then people are like, we don't really want to hurt her because we don't want to get to aggravate her, but we also want to get her down.
She's also a child.
There's also a child, exactly. That's true. Nikolai's is focused on someone else. As soon as you hear that pop in the strain, an arrow thuds into where your shoulder meets your neck, and you take
12 damage on the first hit.
okay
Second attack. That's a 20.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Shots
Okay,
fired in another way.
So the arrow hits you in the shoulder. You stumble back from the force of it, and now that your hands are presented to him, he's I assume gonna try to shoot you in one of the hands to try to disable your ability to get out.
22.
Okay.
The second arrow crashes sticking right out of your forearm.
Mm-hmm.
It's incredibly painful. There's a white shock of pain that shoots through your arm, and the blood, the sanguine, just starts a little hard to control.
18 to hit on the third. 22.
More damage.
Just a 0.
You feel like just sudden gouts of blood coursing through your body. You stumble awake, and then
I'll put a
looking
party
at
hat on
your
myself.
hand, who's like almost out of the
Good
manacle,
job.
you fall forward.
Please make sure he doesn't die.
And a bunch of party hats on the
Yeah.
floor. One person holding what seems to be a symbol of a god, who places his symbol against your arm. There's a and suddenly your flesh knits back together in an instant, and you heal for a certain
Can
amount
they
of
just
damage.
stabilize him?
Yeah, they cast Better Dying. You are still unconscious, but you have 1 HP. Listen,
Are we gonna play Spin the Portable Ram now?
we usually have trouble, but it's not usually like this.
You want to play Spin the Portable Ram?
The mage casts fly on herself and starts gliding up towards you. Or
You
levitate, I
can
should say.
fly too?
Now.
Wait, you're playing spin the portable ram.
Alright, man.
I throw the portable ram.
Make a tackle?
Oh my god.
5.
No.
She holds her orb out, catches it in midair with magic, then tosses it aside.
Yeah! Okay, I look at the portable ram and I'm trying to just make sure, like, see.
She's gonna cast Whole Person again.
What?
She's gonna cast Whole Person again.
Okay.
Wisdom save.
Yeah, wisdom save for you.
19.
Oh gosh.
You're trying to do this to a druid.
I'm shooting her.
You're
You're
shooting
gonna
her?
try shooting me?
Yeah.
We don't want to do any harm. An arrow shoots through you, making an attack roll.
Wow.
That's not great. That's only 14.
No.
You see the arrow coming out of the corner of your eye, you dodge to the side, it almost hits one of your wings, but it crashes into the wall, sticking there.
Second one is 16.
That meets it exactly.
The other one hits you in the joint between your chest and wing.
22.
What happened to her? She was just a child.
She
Ow!
has a very long history of dropping very heavy things on people.
Fair enough.
What do you mean? I still haven't even done the rock
Calm
plan.
down, please.
You just shot me.
Alright.
I'm not gonna listen
Hey, Berta,
to you.
make it-
Where was the lady from earlier? I liked
She's
her
right-
better.
She's
I
right.
like her.
She's right
I
in front
like
of you.
her better. Can he leave?
Make-
He's mean.
make-
He bullied us.
She is a
He
valuable.
bullied-
She's a valuable
he
member of our
bullied us.
group.
Do
If you
know
want me
what
to stop, I'll
Make
stop.
an acrobatics or athletics check.
Ma'am, if you want me to stop, I'll stop.
No, I think we need to get this.
17.
17. Even with that roll, she moves with a sudden burst of speed, grabs her hands together, and is about to clap the manacles down on you and lock them. Last chance to do anything.
I won't do it.
Okay.
I won't do it.
The manacles lock into place, and she grabs you by the wings and tows you back down to the ground, where you feel your wings being like tied down, so you can't fly away anymore. There's a somewhat larger human that comes forward and picks you off the ground, carrying you in your arms. Doors are so heavy. And with that, you are led through one of the doors into the next room.
Okay, I walk by Sirius, I spit on his shoe, and I say, "You'll regret this."
If we're walking by him, did they take my backpack yet?
Yeah, they have stripped all your gear off your bodies.
Okay, when they were taking my backpack, I want to see if, like, who was taking my backpack?
I'll come later.
Probably the same mage that she's
I'll
grabbing it off and handing it to
but-
someone else.
I have a second
Yeah.
portable ram in there.
What's your goal
You
here?
realize portal rams aren't small, right? They're very
They're
big.
like this
I know,
big.
I know.
And then
Yeah.
No, and so I want to try and drop it on someone's foot.
You would like to nudge it so that it falls out and lands on someone?
Yes.
Okay, make
Specifically,
a
if
That's
Sirius is nearby.
Make it
Considering our
at-
current
at-
position, that might be a good thing.
sleight of hand. Make a sleight of hand.
Sleight of
With
hand?
disadvantage.
17.
17. Okay, sure. You managed to, with sudden like burst of energy, you knock the bag and land. The portal ram runs out and lands on the mage's foot. Ah!
Sorry. That was
I'm
meant for
sure.
him.
Alright, did you take all of her tools? That's what she needs to cast.
Yes.
Stuff cloth down his manacles so he can't get blood in his blood mark, so he can't use any of that.
Oh, we'd be dead without you, Nikolai. I don't know how often I tell you that.
Side
That one
question.
needs
Can I
spell
have-
casting focus.
I want Sparky. Can I at least keep Sparky? Sparky's gonna be scared
No,
without me.
It's a lightning elemental.
Sparky's gonna be scared without me.
What'd you get a lightning elemental?
They went to an artificer.
Nowhere.
No matter.
Adoption center.
They do that.
This is separation. How dare you? I've been a good parent to Sparky.
Someone cast Spot Silence again on you. As you are led through hallways, you look out through the various windows you see, and you see a full, almost like cityscape of buildings and structures. You seem to be in a high-rise building built in a sort of sloping pyramid fashion that's connected to other buildings by ropes and hallways floating through the air. And further out, a shifting miasma of astral energy and shadowy forms moving throughout the ocean as if they were like people or spirits that are being reflected here. It is a very strange and ominous sight, and as you move through these hallways, eventually you get deeper and deeper, and the windows stop appearing until you end up in a deep, very like stone, like metal bars. This is very clearly the prison of whatever ship or city you are on. They bring you in. They lock you up in individual cells. Each of them turn a crank on the wall. You feel a block behind any magic you might try to cast, And you were left in these cells, deep in the heart of Ayendar, the floating astral city.
Alright, can we... I don't want them to actually get that much injured. Can we get them medical attention? I shot her.
Yes, of course. No, that's very wise. Stevens, the priest from before comes out. He bows once, silent, and he moves in each of the cells. The antimatic field is briefly disbanded, so they can cast a holy light calling down upon you. Your injuries are all healed. Anyone who was unconscious, you can now wake up.
Yeah, anyone who was unconscious.
Daros and
fair enough.
But Daros is in a further cell and is probably still sleeping off his drunken stupor.
Yeah.
How many guards are there?
There are only 2 guards in the hallways, but they're very attentive, focused on you because you are in an antimatic field and protected by thick metal bars. They don't seem to be much intent on saying, oh, they're gonna escape.
Okay.
Question: can I assess if it's still enough leverage for fluid to go through here? If I somehow have blood.
I want to say I think that they would not have made the oversight of saying, unless blood seeps down, completely fills up the cloth, and then drips into your hand.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay.
So, that woman, do I know her name?
Yes, this is Serena.
Serena. Apologize for getting a little bit...
No, it's alright.
Man.
In all honesty, I'm not sure if we would have been able to secure them if it wasn't for you. Not for lack of trying, of course. They just seem very...
They're very capable.
Intense.
Admittedly.
We should get you your report.
We should probably talk to them first.
That's true. Yeah. There'll be time for interrogation later, though.
Oh,
we need a debrief for you. You've been through quite a bit, it seems. You guys hear them walking away.
Oh, I pull out one of the alloy arrowheads. Can I have someone crush this into a powder for me, please?
I suppose so. That's purified, isn't it?
Yes.
Fascinating. Just tell us all about this. List of the arrow, moves it around. Powder, you say?
Yes.
What for?
I need to test something.
Very well. Suppose we can get you that. She moves down another hallway, and you know that to make your debrief report at something this level, you would actually just file an appointment to meet immediately with Dedlin, who's the head of field managing in Ayendar.
Yeah, I'll just go to his office, I guess.
Yeah, sure. There are you pass other stewards. Some say hi to you. You've been away for a bit. It's been... How long have you guys been on your journey? A week or so? Yeah, about a week.
I had just gone back from a different assignment before.
Do you think this
I
is
had
gonna
2
go on
hours. So
our
I've been gone for
records?
a month or 2. Yeah.
But then they said that
Can
they're
we?
erasing
Wait,
our
how far
memories.
apart are we?
Yeah.
You're
Okay,
in
we
adjacent
talk.
cells.
Okay,
We can
okay.
talk to each other.
Yeah.
I think this is... Does it go on the record? But then they're erasing memories, so how would it go on the record if no one remembers it?
That's true.
We didn't... No one was drinking and driving, right? There was a little bit of drinking on this trip, right?
To be fair, Daryl's was kind of driving horses, I guess. Wait, no, that's
Oh,
before
and
the
he
drinking.
drank a whole lot.
Yeah.
No, that's before the drinking.
Ooh, so Daros did this.
Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
Wait, did you just made up your mind that we're arrested because of DUI?
Yeah. Do we still have our party hats?
Party?
I would think, yeah, you still have a party hat.
Perfect.
Perfect, everyone pop off your party hat. Hey! I'm trying to call into the corner.
What?
The party hats.
What brought him?
Never mind. I see you don't want to
Who is
join
this guy
us.
that they hired to guard? Yeah, I'll go to wherever Dedlin's office is or something.
Sure.
Yeah.
Up on the tallest tower in Ayendar, there is a spire built out with a surrounding balcony. It has ropes that connect it to the various towers down around it. It seems to be kind of the lodestone of the structure that's holding up some other pieces. There are guards at the door, but they notice you. They have heard, obviously, the report from, hey, someone called in, obviously, and they're expecting you. They stand aside, and one pushes open the door, and you step into Denlin's office. Denlin is a tall, very hairy man, big, thick beard, well kept, but it's all lots of hair. He's wearing very swarthy robes and like decorative like pauldrons and what are these called?
Greaves?
Gauntlet?
No,
Bracers?
decorative bracers. He has a big fancy quill and he's making some notations on a big scroll for him. Nikolai. He rolls the scroll up, tosses it aside, ties it up.
Wait a second.
You have had a very interesting report, and I'm very interested to hear what other details surrounding it.
We have a very pressing matter.
Is that true?
Yes.
Well, I suppose it is. What is this matter you speak of?
You know Oblivion?
He gets a little more serious. I know of.
It's waking up again.
Well, hell. I don't suppose you know this from any irreputable source.
An elven sage that can see the future.
Right. Oh, Alloy. What a wonderful thing.
I wouldn't say that.
And what a great danger. Does all sorts of things you don't even understand. See the future. Wake up, ancient, eldritch gods. Who knows what we were wandering into with this?
Oops.
What do you recommend we do? You're one of our top field agents. I'm sure you have some plan.
Well, we need to... Okay, first of all, I'll just debrief him on everything. I won't mention exactly immediately how to, like, purify alloy.
Sure.
But everything else.
Right.
That has happened. So, presumably we need to go to this forge, find a way to use its power to put Oblivion back to sleep or whatever, some other thing where it's coalescing. I'm not sure. I'm not a mage.
Fair enough. We can put our top minds on it immediately.
Aside from that, alloy is shockingly simple to purify.
Well, I think if it would be simple, we would have figured it out by now.
Yeah, I don't know what's been taking you all so long.
So here's the out of game. The reason why people haven't done this is because conjuration is never cast on a thing. You conjure something like a portal, or you conjure some. You can have a conjuration effect, attack it, but you can. But no one would think to. Oh, let me pour conjuration power into this piece of random mineral.
Again, I'm not a mage. Anyways, I'm fairly sure someone's gonna find out sooner rather than later. Like this is easy to stumble upon. Is what I'm saying.
And the message is. Yeah, did you tell him?
Oh. What are we gonna do with it?
Okay.
What can we do with it?
Yeah.
Well, who knows? There's a great and powerful source of magic.
Should we be using alloy?
Well, we are the planar steward. We are the law of the multiverse. If anyone would have the responsibility to do such a thing, it would be us.
Yeah, but isn't it better if no one knows? Just leave it a secret.
If no one knows, it will be discovered again. And if it's discovered again, then we have no way to counter it with magic of our own. Right now, I want you to make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Wow, if only
Yes.
Daryl is here to help.
I know, right?
I don't do guidance.
15.
I'm in prison.
15?
I do have a side question.
Yes.
So I just want to keep talking to the guards while this whole thing's going on. Just consistently.
I think they respond at first, but over time as you get
Do I
more...
get their name?
Yes, you eventually patch them down until they reveal their name. Their names are... Let me think about these because I have to make them on the spot.
Good job.
Purell and Wally.
Oh my gosh.
I love Wally.
Okay, I'm gonna start trying to get them to play a game with me.
Okay,
And,
I need you to make a persuasion check then.
10.
10. 3.
Yes.
Over time, you wear the will down enough that Wally is willing to humor you, as long as it keeps your conversation focused and not so chaotic and fast. Okay,
I'm gonna make it chaotic and fast.
lovely.
Probably. Okay, so what does he say? Anything immediately in response?
He's silent for a bit. You make a good point, Nikolai. I'll say that. I'll consider it.
alternatively, we could try and regulate it.
True.
People, admittedly, you're right, people are going to try and find a way to purify it. They'll probably find out again.
Here's the problem, though. The only reason we knew that they were able to purify it was because of your report. If someone finds out and we don't know about it until too late, they might have informed too many people. We might not be able to wipe it out entirely at all.
No, when I say regulate, I mean regulate its usage.
I see. Disseminate the knowledge, but make sure that there are consequences to doing so without our direct authority. That would mean going public with our organization.
Well, already people know about
Civilian
us.
level nukes.
They'll be sent anyone relatively high up in kingdoms, planes, that kind of thing, planar rulers. They all know about us. I mean, we're a floating city in the astral sea. So.
Natural destruction, fair enough.
Suppose.
And then we already have the technology to spot planar nexi across the planes. Usage of alloy has a, I'm sure, massive rippling effect in the weave. Could we not
We'll have to study it.
look for that as well?
Figure out a way to do so. I'm sure our mages are more than up to the task. You make a compelling argument. I'm convinced. The regulation of alloy. How interesting. Such a novel idea. I shall submit it to the guild in charge of policy, and we shall see what they say. Was there anything else?
If we're regulating it, what are we doing with the people that we currently have in custody?
Well, what are their plans?
I think they want to go to the forge and, deal with that whole mess.
Shifter's Veil.
Yes.
Who knew it wasn't just a legend? Well, if they were to attempt to stop Oblivion, do you think they can?
Not by themselves.
Well, no, of course not.
But
We
with
wouldn't have
help.
made this organization if a single team of adventurers could do everything we could.
But with help.
You advise we assist them. I suppose they might be a bit hostile to us after their
Oh
engagement.
no, they'll hate us. They'll hate us. But if we're regulating alloy, we can let them go, right?
This is true.
And B, if it is Oblivion reawakening, I would hope they understand the gravity of the situation. All help is good help in that scenario.
Very well. And what of the one with the affliction?
I'll deal with that.
If you say so. Well, you are dismissed, Nikolai. Your reports are very much appreciated, and I shall pass on your suggestion to the guild. Fare thee well. And he pulls his scroll back out.
Can I make an insight check or something? On him?
Yeah, go for it.
13.
What are you trying to find out?
I'm trying to figure out how he feels, actually about this, or if he's just saying this to appease me.
You can tell that he thinks your idea has merit.
Mm-hmm.
On a 13, you're not sure if he actually intends to fall through with it, or if he has some ulterior motive, but he seems, at least on the surface, genuine.
And then, would I know how long it would take to process them to, get them out?
As there'll be a short interview process where they, make sure they don't have any dangerous knowledge before they get released, as well as dealing with if any of them pose any threat to the deans of another plane. They might have additional complications in their release procedure.
Can I, after that, go around, presumably I know a fair number of other guardians,
Oh yes, for sure.
try and get,
Remember when I told you
the
to drink
ones that I know who are the
It's
most
not
competent,
out.
right?
Yeah.
And explain to them everything about
Honestly,
Oblivion
it
and
might
try
have
and
been helpful this
maybe
time.
get them ready.
I forget, did
In
you
case.
eat the darker light?
Okay.
I got stabbed by
Like,
the dark. Did nothing.
We have sending stones,
Yeah.
Oh
hey,
yeah.
nothing.
if I,
No, you got
if I send a
beat.
message, be ready.
Yeah.
So you sort of gather up a ready on commands
Yeah.
By
of force. People obviously might be on missions, they can't guarantee
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
but you have a
Should I
fair
re-
bit of wanderers that are perfectly willing, hey, if Oblivion is waking up, yeah, I'll be on call.
I guess go to their cells.
You go back down into the dungeon area and you see Egberta chatting animatedly with with Wally, who he just looks so tired. He's only been awake for a few hours, but you've worn him down to his limit.
It's like, yeah, so then afterwards there was this tower, and so we had to go to the tower, and it was crazy, because I
Wally-
wasn't expecting it
Yeah,
at
Wally,
all.
Go
You
swap
don't
out with Christopher.
understand. No. You don't understand how crazy it was. It was so
he
crazy.
starts walking faster.
I've been
Tell Christopher he's on duty now. Yeah, go.
You won't like that, but what can you do?
Yeah.
Wait, where are you going? I thought we were friends.
New friend later.
Okay, great.
Well,
Is Wally gonna come back now?
uh,
I think Wally's gonna come back, right?
Later when
Wally
his
won't
next
abandon me. I'm not gonna
shift
get
starts.
abandoned again, right?
so
Okay.
What do you want, traitor?
I have good news. We
Uh-huh.
can probably let you out in like a day or so, less.
What's the catch?
Is it like a sleepover? Like a birthday party sleepover?
Sure.
I think it's a birthday party sleepover.
That'd be nice.
Do
None
you
of
have
you.
duct tape?
But
Yeah. What are you saying that I? Are you suggesting that I gag her?
No, it's just we.
you know what?
My
if
friend,
you're gonna do
you see-
anything,
you
I'd
see,
rather have silence.
We've been in
I
this
can
place the
still-
same time as the guard, and they can leave, we can't.
I don't want duct tape. Duct tape on my, that's mean. First of all, gagging is mean.
Fancy
If you're
fancy
gonna
duct
pick-
tape.
If you're gonna pick something, I'd rather go silent so I can still draw. Also, can I have some paper and like?
No.
Why not?
You have manacles in your hand. How are you gonna draw?
I
don't know.
Can I try scraping the wall with my talons?
Wait, you,
It's like a
you
cake
could like
iron.
bang the manacles into the wall with like making marks if you wanted.
Yes, I'm gonna try doing that.
Oh, okay.
Regardless,
Oh my god.
can you just
You
wait?
just hear metal on metal.
Could you just wait for one moment so I can explain what's going on to you, and then you can get back to that?
Okay.
Okay. Well, none of you are like a imminent threat to planes or anything like that, right? You don't have any weird stuff like that going on.
Well, you already know.
Hey, look.
You were there.
Hey, look, buddy. You arrested us for making a scientific discovery. We have no idea what you mean by
I thought it was
threat.
the DUI charge on Darrows.
We need a verbal statement. Yeah.
Hey,
I'm
I
not
know
saying
we
the
were.
verbal. You know what the verbal statement is.
They're gonna interrogate you
Why
either way.
aren't you
so
arrested?
Well,
I
that'll
work for
come
them.
later.
What?
I work for them.
Wait, so you were an undercover?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you okay, that's fair. Darrows did drive the horse.
You know what I'm gonna say.
Say it anyways.
Wow, gee, I got the purple or dark crystal.
Oh, yeah, no,
Wow.
that's. I'm not concerned about that.
Sparkly.
What are you concerned about?
Like, imminent.
Will I get Sparky back?
Assuming that there's no pressing issues, yeah. You'll have all your
Okay.
collections returned to you. Yeah, I'm having someone powder some alloy right now.
Is that a good idea? I might be the key to Shifter's Veil.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have some.
You're gonna have some?
Well, you already have some.
Yeah, but you know what happens, right? The elf stage.
What are we
Yeah,
talking about?
powder and alloy. What do you mean?
So.
But we know that, right?
No, sorry.
No, I think what
I feel like you two are talking about two separate
I feel like we're-
things.
We might be.
if
Yeah.
you're talking about the elf guy who got powers, that
No,
happens
like,
when two people.
Wait, okay.
Yeah.
What I think
One
is
person
like,
eats the two things. Oh my god.
Max, I think what you are saying is that we will have powder alloy, so if something happened to Abella, she can just like drink it.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Like we have the cure, potentially.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh,
you
so
were
you're
referring to like something entirely else.
Yeah, yes.
Regardless, should be out relatively soon.
That arrow hurt, by the way.
That
Yeah,
is
tell me about it.
what they are made to do.
I see how it is.
While you two have this stare off, where exactly are you
What
standing?
happened to the savage?
Where we're sending you, I don't know. We'll probably drop you off near that mountain, so you can get to that.
What was the whole thing about the memory erasing? Like, I still need to remember
Oh,
what
they probably.
I got from
I talked to my superiors. We probably won't have to do that.
Oh, cool. So I can.
Okay.
For a moment, I thought I had to go back to school because I would have to do it and everything.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would have been.
Oh
a
yeah,
bad
you
idea.
only have 4 days.
Oh, it would have just been on specifically how to purify alloy, but
We know how to purify. No, I'm kidding. I know that.
we can probably
Okay.
avoid that.
Nikolai, right?
Yeah.
Not serious.
Nikolai.
Now that we're okay, fine, whatever. Now that we're all here, can you at least explain to us what exactly just happened?
Okay.
We're
Like
talking about the
specifically,
plane, right?
why alloy is a bad thing? Sorry, why purifying alloy is a bad thing, and why exactly do you guys have the authority to just arrest someone?
Is this the home plane you were talking about when we first met?
Yeah.
Cool.
That should have been a warning sign.
Well,
Wait, sorry.
kind of.
Sorry, is there a window to the outside?
Not in the jail cell, no.
I just thought, wait, what? We're in the astral plane?
Yeah, you're in that.
You saw looking out. It was. You might have to make an arcana check, like.
I don't. I was unconscious.
Right.
Yeah,
You wouldn't know.
we're in another plane.
I could have made the arcana check.
We're currently on a city floating in the astral sea.
Terrific. Okay, whatever. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah. So, alloy, incredibly dangerous, right? Yeah.
Did you want to make a
Fine.
bomb with it?
No, we want people to not make bombs with it. That's the issue here, because it's in relatively plentiful supply as far as minerals go.
Yes.
It's incredibly dangerous.
Yes.
Let's say someone finds out and decides, hey, I want to blow up a city. They get a pound of alloy, they purify a pound of alloy, and then they just cast fireball on it in the middle of a city.
And
That's
so
why we do research, and that's why we need to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah,
You
but
put
so
regulations then on the materials rather than
that's what
the
the
knowledge.
that's what the idea is. I
Right.
talked to them about it.
But like,
Okay, but
I do not control stewards.
okay,
I
but
work for them.
but so is sodium, and you don't need a magic to make it explode.
I'd argue alloy is far more dangerous than sodium. by volume,
He's not wrong. Yes.
by volume, or by weight.
Fine.
And by ease of production.
Yeah, and then also, how long does it take for you to refine, say, that much sodium?
How much time?
I
don't know. I don't know your chemistry.
I'm just holding this up in like a way to gesture size.
Oh,
Oh, I know, but can we see you in the prison cell?
You were standing back far enough next to Purell that, who was just kind of watching the observance, just with his hand in his chin. But you're standing back far enough that you can see all three of them. And if you leaned over, you could see Darrow snoring away. Hammer, and Aegis are on the other side, so you can see them. You have to like look around. They're just kind of holding the bars, looking out towards you guys.
okay, right.
Right.
But you see why there is the concern for alloy getting out there.
Fair enough, but what gives you guys the authority to do so? As far as I see,
Fight,
you guys
fight,
are
fight.
just as big as government as anyone else.
Sure.
So yeah, what gives you guys the authority to do so?
To do what?
Arrest them, or just arrest someone for this.
If someone is about to discover, or has discovered, in this case, incredibly dangerous. How do I put it this way? If an archmage out there found, say, a spell that could blow up a city block, right? Adventurers would go and,
Why
confront them
isn't
for that.
Icky arrested?
Why would you mention that? So now they have
Oh
more
my
target.
God.
Wait, what'd you say?
Never mind,
Iggy,
don't worry about
The
it.
artificer.
Don't
Right.
worry about
Oh, yes.
Why would you mention it?
it. I'm sorry, it escaped my. I
we
thought
get-
it was a DUI charge.
I'll-
My bad.
I'll send a messenger to be like, hey,
Great.
mention this guy to the
Great.
someone else.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
He turns in and just stands off. I didn't get away from that road.
I skipped my mind. I thought we were.
So
Never
it's
mind.
just me
You are
now in
true.
the cell with them.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
I should have said nothing, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
The
No,
less
no,
you
it's
speak,
good.
the less you spill out.
Regardless,
But then I can't.
if let's
20
say this, an archmage discovered this, right, or like a spell of similar danger.
So like the
Adventures-
dragon.
Yeah, like the dragon. Adventurers would probably try and stop him. The dragon has an act of rebellion against him.
That is also true.
Yep.
We're just
Right.
a very large group of very
You just
structured
said one,
adventurers.
right? You can't-
Adventurers who happen to run a city and prison. Lovely.
Yeah.
Well, would you rather that we kill everyone? I mean, we need a prison to detain people if we don't want to kill them.
If we want to change
The
the
city-
system,
we
shouldn't
live
we
here.
be a
What
part of
else
the
is the
system
crime
and
in
then
your
work
guys'
with the
book?
system, right?
I mean, you are kind
Apart
of.
from this,
You are kind of true.
imminent threats to the planes.
how many people can blow up an entire plane? Tell me.
Not an entire plane, but big things. There's a lot of planes out there. All the planes are very big. There's a lot of stuff.
Can't they also just do meteor strike?
Yeah, that's also an issue. If
So you're that's a good point. So you're just arresting everybody who's powerful, who's not on your side.
we're against everything powerful.
That's not on your
Yeah.
side.
No,
Anyone with access to level 9 magic can just literally blow up an entire
So
city.
why
Not
even
as-
bother
not-
with the
not as
alloy
easy
when
as
you can
alloy.
just cast a spell
you see
that
anyone
eliminates a
with
city?
access.
Exactly.
Yeah, but how many people can do that? Maybe 10.
I know, but you were saying the Archmage.
I'll
What about the
say
Archmage
this:
doing?
anyone who could cast firebolts can
Yeah.
turn all the alloy purified alloy they can find into as much energy as that produces.
I know that, but I want him to
Fireball.
say that. I'm
Yeah.
trying to put pressure on him.
Yes.
Don't no.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't you dare, Caden. Don't you dare, Caden.
How long does it take to learn to cast a 9th level spell?
I'm more upset about the fact that you guys decided to arrest us rather than talk to us.
Yeah.
Well, we weren't.
You literally came in there and were
We
like,
weren't sure if we were going to kill you.
surprise party! Oh, gee!
Oh, gee.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. That makes me respect you
I thought
even
you
more.
knew us, and
Okay,
I
then, here's
thought
my
we
question.
knew you.
Where's not my bracer of shooting well?
Yeah,
I'm
they
not
want to remove your
talking
armor.
to you.
I've known you for.
It hurts
a
me
week.
when I activate
Actually,
this.
no, I need to talk to
Yeah.
you. That is my
I
specialty.
use that to make myself bleed.
I'll let you use it both times,
Mm-hmm.
and then you'll make a luck check to see if you can get blood down in there.
Okay, fair enough.
Uh,
Would this be like how obvious is this from like outside perspective? I guess.
Well, if you do it like behind your back, you can make the shield very small, and because it's directed by your willpower because it is connected to your blood mark.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be. You can make it not obvious at all.
Okay, I'll do that. Luck check, you say?
Yeah, just a d20.
We all know how this is gonna go.
Yeah.
That's a 10.
10.
Yeah,
Okay.
no.
So you
It hurts, but it does nothing.
you wince again. Blood. You feel it trickling down, getting absorbed by the cloth stuffed up under your manacle.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem like enough has been reached to actually fill up the blood mark.
Okay.
Let me
But-
phrase this from our perspective so you get where we're coming from, okay?
Uh-huh.
An incredibly powerful mage shows up out of nowhere, right?
Yeah.
He then masses an army and begins forcibly conquering a continent, if not the entire material plane, right?
Yes.
Force.
He then sends his lieutenant, along with his lieutenant's servants, and then she's
Intern.
an intern, right? To refine a material that can be used for incredibly powerful explosives, weaponry, whatever have you, while he's still actively engaged in a conquest. You see how this is an issue.
I could
So-
see how that's an issue in your mind, but we're researchers. We don't care about...
And
Or, I mean,
would you have told him?
Well,
He
here's
reports directly to him, no?
we already refused to tell the dragon the keeper. You saw that.
You hesitated.
You were there for the decision making.
also here's my question then. If the entire point was that the dragon and the keeper is the problem, why don't go after them?
Because we can't kill them, they're the dragon and the keeper.
So what you're suggesting is that you guys, while want to control everything, doesn't have the power to do so. So you just pick on whoever is easy target.
Did they
And-
discover how to create aloe, or did you?
Aw, thanks for the compliment.
I'm still saying we are the easy target in comparison.
Yeah, you gotta be efficient.
Well, if
That
it's
being
that way.
said, I'm still upset about arresting us. Because, like, you
So-
already knew
Yeah.
No, just small thing. How much health
Our
do I
whole
get back,
perspective.
if at all?
All of it.
on
Okay.
it. And then you decided, oh,
Okay, right.
they would get violent about it?
Well, my commands were to take you in by any means necessary. I did such. I then talked to them. And, you know, hopefully I
But
can
you understand where we're coming from, right? We're literally doing our job too. And then someone who we thought was with us just decided, oh, nope.
I knew you for a week.
So,
Yeah, no, that's good.
That is not a long enough time
Yeah, no, that's a good point.
to
that's a
form
good point.
any, like, lifelong bond. What, am I going to betray my...
It's a
my entire
lifelong
job?
bond for an Aarakocra.
you know how long
Oh my god! Oh my god!
That's not my problem.
Well, it should be.
Well,
I'm an
make
elf.
it your problem.
Everyone else.
Abella, can you make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Yes.
Wait, what the?
What?
No worries.
Oh.
Oh,
The
no.
infection.
19.
Damn.
19?
Deities.
You feel your heart stutter for a second, but you push down the feeling and you feel like continue as normal.
I don't suppose
Okay.
any of us noticed that.
Do we
No.
Do we
notice
know
that?
Okay.
No. Question: how is Hammer, Aces, and Daryl, see if he's awake, reacting?
Well, Daryl was sleeping, right?
Hammer has retreated back into the back of his cell. Sorry, my lip's bleeding. He retreated to the back of his cell, and you can't see him anymore. He seems to be silent. Aethys is observing the proceedings with muted interest. Almost like he doesn't quite understand what the problem is. Yes, people are being people. I never understand people in the first place, so why should I understand
Wait.
this?
I just realized. Does anti-magic
Like-
field of light affect aces in any way that's visible to us?
I think Alloy's
It is
divine is
power.
inherently like anti-magic field doesn't work on gods, and it's the blood of gods.
But like
Yeah,
his
definitely.
entire body is kind of like magical to begin with. So like if anything in relation to that.
I don't think they activated the anti-magic field on his cell.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's not a caster, probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, to be fair.
So question then.
Mm-hmm.
Your issue is not technically with us. It's with the dragon and the keeper.
It's the dragon, the keeper, and the general knowledge of Alloy being used as weapons of mass destruction.
Okay, so it's in your best interest to listen to Ophelia then. Get all of these powerful people back to their time.
Oh yeah.
So
you
then
guys were-
the stewards have control of everything.
No, we don't really act that actively. We more deal with threats when they pop up.
Said
We're not like
after
out
just
there.
randomly arresting people out of nowhere.
We deal with threats when they pop up. We don't actively like have a military police state or anything.
Said inside a prison you set up yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a city, not a plane or a kingdom.
City state.
Yeah,
City state, yeah.
we're not in control of everything.
That's the government. I'm just saying.
Yeah, we are a governing body. We're not the governing
Can I-
body of everything.
Can I make a complaint about treatment?
Yeah, someone will be along with paperwork.
Okay, I'll make a
Send
lot
them
of those
to my-
complaints.
Nikolai,
Mm-hmm.
who is your standing stone
Yeah.
that directs this organization? Who does that directly go to?
That I don't.
Okay. I was curious if you had
Presumably,
chosen someone.
I would work closely with a Wayfinder. But I'm not sure
Sure.
who the exact one that I typically work with would be, but
Can I ask Purell to go get the paperwork, please?
Purell left on the
Yeah.
Nikolai, your standing stone starts blinking.
sure. I'll walk out of earshot and pick it up.
You hear the voice of your supervisor. I don't know if it's specified who that was before, but
Yes.
they're hesitant, clearly. Nikolai,
Mhm.
We have heard some disconcerting news.
Mm-hmm.
Seems the guild wants to act in defiance of Denman and has organized a group of mages that have discerned that if ability is waking up, the best thing to do is to provide sacrifices.
Sorry.
Sacrifices. Yes. I tell you this because I know that you've been traveling them for, well, not
Oh,
only
they
a week,
want
but
to. Is this a majority?
a majority of the guild, yes, and
Do you want me to
Denlin
try
doesn't
and
have
plan?
power to override them. There are people coming down to your location as you speak, and I'm afraid I can't help you, but just be warned, they're coming.
All right, great. All right, everyone. New plan.
You know.
New plan. New plan. New plan. New plan. Okay. Yeah. We're going on a fun field trip.
Field trip.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna trust you not to shoot me in the back, otherwise you will die too.
Explain to us
No.
what precisely
We don't have time.
I'll withhold for
on the road.
We don't
on
have
the
time.
road. Tell us.
Yeah. We don't have time. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
I
no,
grabbed the
no,
levers
no.
to turn off anti-magic cells and open anti-magic fields and open cells. Let's go. Let's
What
go.
are we doing? What's going on?
We're going.
Let's go.
Very well.
So what happened? No.
I'll explain once we're there.
Are you leading us to our equipment or not?
Yeah. I'll cast Pass Without Trace. So
Yeah, sure.
everyone has +10 to stealth.
The gate, all the gates slam open. You guys are free to walk out.
All right.
Okay,
Come
just
with me. Come with me.
Do
Come
I
with me.
still file the complaint for the
Yeah,
paperwork?
we will do that later, okay?
Okay.
Everyone come with me. People
Okay,
trying to
great.
sacrifice you. Let's go.
Okay,
Lovely.
just on the way.
Yeah.
I don't have a blood, so I just
I mean,
punch
I don't
myself
have
in the
a
nose
chicken.
really hard.
Oh, yeah, no, 1 second. I pull out a key.
Oh, by the way, I can still cast my spells. You didn't take that away from me. It's in my armor.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh,
You were in the anti-magic field. Let's go.
No.
I'm going to,
We didn't have to use
from
the
us,
plan.
immediately
Yeah.
go to, not a barrack, but like
Well,
an
so
armor.
I will. Okay,
Yeah.
so pass out trace summons a cloud of
Okay,
darkness.
cool.
That's
So,
moving
okay.
through the hallways of this.
Fair enough. I won't cast
Where
Pass
are
Without Trace.
you?
I will immediately take them to,
Just
presumably there's
follow
a small,
I have
armory,
all
not
the
armory, but
Are you pretending that they're still prisoners?
But you have all.
Okay, yeah, actually, 1 second. I'm gonna, I've unlocked them. I'm keep the manacles on. Just, they're unlocked, but just keep them on.
Can I remind
I'll
you
pretend
where
that they're still.
Okay, great,
We're going
Yeah.
to go get your gear later.
I punched myself in the nose really hard, nosebleed, got blood out, and I put my nickel back up.
Okay. No,
that way I still use spell.
Regardless. Let's
Or
go.
just have
I'm going to
my
take them. There's
Sure,
an
yeah.
armory nearby,
Yeah.
just requisition supplies, that kind of thing. Just
yeah,
basic.
sure.
Do you have?
I'm gonna walk in. All right, everyone. I'll grab some
So
clothes.
now you
Put these
have-
on. Put these on. Put these on.
Oh wait, I have.
You have.
Oh, okay, you can keep that one.
I'll grab them like the standard
Perfect.
uniform. Put these on. Put the put them on. You can you wild shape now? You've had an hour. Has she had an hour?
Short or long
Yeah,
rest?
everyone gets short rest.
Short rest?
Yeah.
And I get the wild shapes back,
Okay,
right?
I'm changing
Yes, please so.
this to this.
Well, darn it.
Okay.
Refresh us all, right?
If you need, I can also disguise self.
Yeah. How far are we from? Okay, yeah, you're Betrayal now.
Okay, I'm pro.
You actually no. Describe how you activate your disguise self.
I sort of just like wave my hand around, like sort of like this dark aura spreads around. Maybe like a bit of like malice or like oblivion, you can say, gets mixed in, but.
Yeah, so you take on the appearance of the guard, full like there's uniform and everything, and you continue marching down the hall side by side with Nikolai.
Question.
Yeah.
I know that I don't have discussed self, but are there any ways that I can use Sanguine to like decorate myself to make it look like less obvious who I am?
Well, they're acting like they're leading prisoners.
Oh, never mind.
Okay. So you got that. Darrow's can probably turn into the other guard.
Yeah, I think that
Is he wait-
Darrow's had disguise. You guys wake him up. He's
No,
all...
slap in the face.
Yeah, he looks like a guard that just got talked at by Egberta for 6 hours.
So he turns himself into Wally.
Derek's will be familiar with that.
Egberta, can you just like wild shape into something small so you can climb someone's pocket or something like a lizard?
Sure.
Do you have your Russian back actually?
What?
She should
If
after
we
short
did a
rest.
short rest, then
Okay,
I have
yeah,
both
okay.
of them.
All right. I'm going to start leading them towards the massive center, like the teleporter.
Okay. Yeah. So in the big pyramid, that top pyramid shaped tower with the teleport option, you guys make your way through the halls. I need you guys to make a group deception check.
Look. Shit.
Oh no.
These dice suck.
Oh no.
Can I
got
do guidance?
2.
Can I do guidance on someone?
Yeah, give me guidance.
You can get guidance on one person.
Please, I need it.
Okay, go for
Wait,
it.
how much is D4?
D4.
Okay.
8.
Okay, 8, 2.
That's 4.
You said deception.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, 8, 6, 6, 3.
So
We are amazing.
So essentially, the three of us still look really pissed. Now,
But I have advantage if I'm like higher up.
the three of us
No,
are just
sure.
really pissed.
Can I go
This guy is just
stealth?
like
15.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I do stealth?
Yeah, she's
because
a
I'm
lizard.
hiding?
Okay.
Okay,
she's a lizard.
so
15.
So 4, 6, 15.
15.
Reroll.
So
no, 8.
We're
8.
first.
oh, 6, 8, 15. So like 10 average. Okay.
Oh no.
So you guys are moving through the halls. You
Right.
pass by a few people without them taking any direct
Right.
notice of you. And all of a sudden, you see Serena apparently coming back from her mission. She stops, goes, "Hey, wait a minute."
No, it's. Where do you stand on the whole?
What are you talking about? I just dropped off their equipment. What are we talking about? Sacrifices?
There's a small group of mages that want to sacrifice them to oblivion.
He was out of
And
one
they
ear
want
side.
to, and they believe that will delay his awakening?
They're dumb.
How do they know it won't work?
1 second.
They have expert minds in this issue.
You know, Deadland, right? Very smart man.
Yes, of course.
He's against it.
Very well. Fine.
So I'm getting them out.
Someone walks by.
We're gonna go grab their equipment, and then can you use the teleporter? You know how to operate it. Of course you do.
I have to say, Nikolai, I'm not going to betray my city.
Okay, that's fine.
I won't help you. Well, I won't report you.
Okay, yeah.
Good luck.
All right, let's grab your stuff. Let's
Okay.
go. Let's go.
Okay, fair
She
enough.
turns and strides off, looking behind her every so often. Isn't it long before you guys make your way up to the
Do
center
you want me
platform?
to sit at a lizard and someone else grab
Yeah.
my stuff, or what?
Yeah. Did they grab all their stuff?
We
all their
can
equipment?
grab one person's
Okay, so
stuff.
there is someone else in the equipment requisition room, and where your equipment is being stored and being currently being processed. So there's a scribe here and a guard who's standing against the wall looking bored. As y'all come marching in, he's scribbling down, looking. What? Who are you?
Hey, yeah.
Nikolai, right.
Yeah.
You back? I thought we were just taking this into the
Yeah,
equipment locker.
How do I put this? How much you get paid today?
I don't think I have to answer that.
No, I'm just curious.
It's a couple gold a day. It isn't too much of a job.
That's pretty good. Yeah, no, that's actually really good. I need you to go use the bathroom for 5 minutes.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
I'll pull out 20 gold.
Persuasion check with advantage.
9?
Oh my god.
He looks at you, squints his eyes, and then he reaches over to a button outside his counter.
What are you doing, sorry?
I'm about to knock him out.
Wait.
Okay.
So, wait, are you just shooting him?
Oh no, I'm gonna. That was the motion. I have a sword as well.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Your buddy's
Yeah.
sword. Okay,
No,
make an attack roll.
17, 20 something. Yeah. I don't know.
So you draw your sword in a blurred motion, and before you just put it back in, he's still back. There's a big welt on his head. He goes, oh, and just falls on his butt.
Second attack.
The guard goes, hey, wait! And you hit him in the side of the face. Rolled for attack.
16.
16 hits. You hit him inside the fit with the blade of your sword. It hits inside the helmet. Ah! Oh, jeez. Roll for damage.
14.
So it really dents his helmet. He looks to be wavering. By the gods,
Third
Nikolai.
Nat 20.
I'm not even roll for damage to that. So your blade takes him in the shoulder. He
Non-lethal.
yeah, I know. You smack him in the side of the shoulder. He still like. Never thought you'd be wanting to go traitor. Slumps unconscious.
Grab your stuff. Grab your stuff. Grab your stuff.
Okay.
Sparky!
Oh
wait, I can't.
is there any like spare armor around here?
There
I'm a
is
little upgrade.
quite a bit of equipment here. It's all in lockers, but you could smash it open if you
Oh, I have
need
a
to.
key.
Oh yeah.
Or I guess Nikolai has keys.
I was gonna say.
No, sorry. The scribe would have the keys.
Oh, okay.
These are keys that you would
Okay,
have.
this is
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So there's quite a bit of armor here. What armor are you looking for?
I can do plate. Do you have plate?
I mean, you make a luck check for that.
Okay.
15 and up.
15. Let's go.
Yes, there is plate mail. There's on a sort of like loose hanging mannequin on the side of the room. It's going to take a while to dawn though if you want to
Just
dawn.
put it in a bag.
It's 1 minute for me.
Right, because you're armor.
Right. Okay. Wait, that's any armor?
Yes.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I have up to.
So you just slam it on plates, and slide it into, like locking it into your armor. You
Transformer sound.
pull the whole helm down. It's a big,
I'm just
like,
going to pull out a piece of paper and write on it human sacrifices and then 3 underlines circled bad.
Can I walk by and do a frowny face?
Sure.
Oh my.
And does anyone else want to grab some gear before you leave?
What do
is
they
there
have?
any
Is there any magical gear that I know?
Sure. Everyone who's looking for gear, make luck check.
16.
16,
12.
12,
17.
17. And Gerda, just what would catch your eye?
Shield with plus something.
So in a rack slid between of some sheets of some cloth or something, there is a shield with a symbol of 3 snakes intertwined biting each other. You can sense that there's some magical base because maybe the way the snakes are slightly shifting a little bit, but this is a magic shield of some kind.
Just grab
Now
it.
mine.
16. Nikolai, you get
I'm assuming
what would catch your eye?
Magic bow.
What?
Magic
I'm
bow.
assuming
Magic bow.
Okay, and you have 16.
I got a 16.
You find a blink bow.
Yeah.
So
These are just
three times a day, you can you can use it to teleport when you hit with an attack. Teleport to the target's location when you hit with an attack.
Okay.
Then when you do that, if it fails a dex save, you can make a melee attack as a bonus action as part of that teleport.
Sure. Solid.
Then 12.
Yes, nothing.
You don't find any magical gear, but but if you want a mundane gear, you can find that.
If there are empty bottles, I'll grab some blood from the guy.
There's some filled bottles you can pour them out if you want.
Yeah, I'll just grab.
Bloodlet the poor guy.
No, I'll just use the blood from the guys you knocked out.
They're not bleeding. I hit him in the head.
Yeah, they're not bleeding. Sorry.
Okay, never mind then.
Here, let's go. Let's
Okay,
go.
fine, yeah.
I'll take him to the central teleporter.
All right, so you can move to the area. There's a whole. You feel like footsteps coming from the lower levels, and there's some shouting. There's one person that runs ahead, skids to a stop, sees you. This is a citizen, looks around, just backing up towards the entrance to the room. I don't want any trouble.
Just go.
Okay. I was gonna make you roll intimidation for that, but it makes sense that they should just run. Before long, you were in the entryway. The only one left in this room is Boris. who's sitting at a table. He has his hands clasped in front of you and looks to the side as you come in. He's in front of to the front and to the side of the portal.
Horace, I assume you know what's going on?
Wild shape
Reaches to the side and draws a sword.
Come on, man.
I can't let you do this, Nikolai. I know you have fondness for these people, but
No,
that one.
that's not the issue. Human sacrifice is bad.
That one. You told them about
Wait.
the poem, right?
Wait,
Yeah.
I'm still disguised.
Oh. Where's the affected one?
Why would I take her?
Wait, you left her in the prison?
I gave someone alloy to powder for a cure, so we could fix that whole thing.
I pretend to look at him really angrily.
Make the deception check.
Okay.
Does that count as help?
17.
Perfect.
Okay, I'll make this roll publicly.
Let's go.
So if he believes you, he'll let you go. Because it seems like Abella's the only one he cares about sacrificing.
My disguise worked. we'll see, actually.
Perception.
What's that?
He has a +3 to this roll.
It's a 19.
19.
Okay.
Oh no. He's attacking?
No, but he squints and just goes, Nikolai, you always were a good liar. Listen.
No, I wasn't.
A confident liar.
Side note, I'm assuming I didn't wild shape because we were just running around.
Correct. He steps from the portal and puts his sword down the ground like that.
Fine. I'm sorry. Your other knee's going today.
What'd you say?
Your other knee's going today.
Okay, everyone roll for initiative.
Okay. 17.
Jesus. Babella, 17.
20.
Nikolai. Berta?
10.
Berta, 10. Calmir?
4.
Okay. Unless you want to roll for Aethys
I can
and
roll for
Harry, you can roll for
Hammer?
Hammer, yeah.
Aethys got 16 as the roll.
Okay, Aethys got 16.
Oh, I have
3.
actually have all
3 for
You
Hammer.
shouldn't let me roll anything.
Hammer, 3. Okay. First
Wait,
up
so
is,
he's actually going after Aya.
yes. First up is Nikolai. Yes. What do you want to do?
Shoot him.
Alright.
Hunter's mark first.
Right. Okay. So make your attack rolls. 18 hits.
15 damage.
The arrow thuds against his armor, and you just breathing sparks punches in. Oh, we're doing this then.
Second.
Yeah, go for it.
That's 2 2s.
Okay, 2. Oh, for it to hit? No. This one steps out of the way, easily dodging one. It smashes through one of the windows behind him, and glass breaks out. You hear a sudden rush of air that moves through the arena, and it's just some faint noise coming from the city below.
Third one, I'm going to hit him with an alloy arrow.
Oh my
Yes.
god!
Okay.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
That is a 21.
That
My
hits.
plan
Third.
was just Thorn Whip, get him out of the way, and we run back.
Nah, we're
Sir, he's your
We-
friend. Why are you doing this?
He shot us with
Human
their
sacrifice is bad.
Yeah, that's fair.
7, 21 damage, plus I'm gonna use that. 22 damage. 22 damage.
Okay.
He is under the effects of a divination spell and now has alloy in him.
Oh, that's not what I was,
Hunter's mark hits him with a spell.
I wasn't even thinking that.
Yeah.
Oh!
Does an alloy react to magic?
No.
Yeah, but the
Yes.
spell wasn't cast on the alloy itself.
Okay.
so
It's
not
fine,
a
it's
fail.
fine. I'll
Sorry,
let it
I appreciate the effort, but
No, it's fine. No.
Don't worry.
It's set up for
I'm
us.
here.
Yeah, so he now has that in him.
okay. You hear it hits him in the stomach. Thought you were going for my knee. Next up is Aethys. Aethys is going to he's going like that. You hear cracks as this breaks together.
You guys just undergauntlet?
Yeah,
I love that.
so Aethys does the same thing he does, and then he strides forward, and he's just it's not implored. You hear like mechanical clicks and whirs as he boom 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 boom. He's gonna make 3 attacks. And then Aethys backs up. He does not take an opportunity attack.
Okay.
But Aethys backs up. Was that good? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, amazing.
Really good. Really good, my boy.
Next up is Abella. What do you want to do?
Okay, if I try to aim for the arrow with burning hands, is that just like...
I would
buttons?
imagine Firebolt would be more effective at make sure the alloy goes off.
Okay, I'll do Firebolt then. 20.
That's not
20 to hit?
Yep.
You're targeting the alloy arrow?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Thing.
With a bolt of energy, a small flick sparks. Fire rushes through the air. You hear his gut. Well, that's not good. And then he's gonna make a dex save with advantage because it's actually in him. Still succeeds. I mean, with an nat 20. No, sorry, nat 20 and 19. So 19.
Okay.
And then okay, can you roll 86 damage?
86? 25.
You see him go in like almost in slow motion as his fireball expands from his chest. He gets sent flying backwards, crashes into the wall, slips to the ground. A giant smoking, like burned hole in his armor.
Is it my
And that's a
turn yet?
tiny piece. You see where I'm coming from here.
I can see sort of.
The ground is charred in a big ring expanding outward.
Is it my turn yet?
And there's a big smoke rise to the ceiling.
Good restart.
Can you not see why this is so dangerous? Next up is Boris. He's going to climb to his feet, taking half his movement, and then he's going to set his sword, and he's going to use bonus action to set it afire because it's a flame tongue.
Oh, we get a flame tongue.
And then he's going to charge forward at Nikolai. I don't want to do this, but you leave me no choice.
Human
Wait,
sacrifice is
where are
bad.
you?
How complicated is that?
Are you next
What's
to
the
me?
general like positioning
yes,
of
yes,
everyone?
sure.
So everyone's in the doorway, and
Yeah, so we're all near one another.
So Sentinel, I'm gonna use my reaction to attack him.
Nice.
make an attack roll.
Perfect.
Amazing.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why this is so complicated, Boris. Human sacrifice. Bad.
If it saves the world, it's for the greater good.
Yeah, but we can fix that other ways.
13 is not hit. You swing your dagger out, but it scrapes against his armor and showers off a thing of sparks. He shoves your hand aside, and he goes and he brings the sword down towards Nikolai in a flurry of blows. Not a flurry of blows, but
But a flurry.
yes. Okay, that is a 12, an 18, a dirty 20, and a nat 20.
3 hits.
6 slashing, 8 fire.
I'm on that. I'm gonna cast Absorb Elements to give myself resistance to all fire damage
Nice.
For the next turn.
for the next turn.
Okay,
So I'm
yeah,
gonna
sure.
take 10.
17.
17. That succeeds. The enemy chain whips around. It's and it clatters into the ground when you dodge out of the way. It's going to continue to try to grab you until he recalls it, but that is it for this turn.
Okay.
Next up is Egberta.
Let's try this. I'm gonna rage, and then I'm gonna try grapple.
Okay, so describe what do you look like when you go into a
That's
rage?
funny.
Just a very angry chicken.
Yes.
Pleasure, so flapping your wings and with going forward, and like your big forward line of these cause of anger as you.
I don't know
everywhere.
why I'm imagining like just a large goose chasing someone.
That's pretty much what it looks like. Yes.
Yeah.
It's just with like shorter neck.
Make an athletics check.
11.
Use the cheese. Use the cheese
Yeah.
die.
So he they go to grapple you. He twists out of the way and shoves you back. Clearly just trying to fend all of you off until the rest of the guards can get here. Is there anything else you can do with your turn?
I'm just getting in his face. That's it.
Okay, Calma, you're up. What do you want to do?
Okay, so first, are there any ways that I can only cover him with my web? With all
He is towards the front, so you can do it where he's just on the edge of the web.
yeah, fair enough. That's fair. We can
Okay.
we can just keep him in there.
Okay, so he makes a dex save, right?
Yeah. No, before I do that,
Oh.
before I do that, I'm just going. 1. Human sacrifice is not acceptable by any measure. 2. That's a child. Don't you dare hurt a child.
And if she wants to be an adult, well,
Nikolai's advocating for this.
Thank you. Thank you.
that means that you can be hurt.
No, don't that. And
Yeah.
3.
No.
I don't care what in the
seriously.
world
By
you
the
are
way, you
thinking,
gave up
but
the
you
name
don't
Sirius.
disrespect my only friend who's still
So I take
alive.
you serious.
Oh, jeez, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Guys, I have a new name. It's Sirius.
Okay,
yeah,
He makes a dex save?
Dex save, yes. Also, if he,
1d3.
yeah, he's
Damn.
So you throw
Okay, yeah.
forth a giant, like big splash of
Okay.
of alloy from your bloody, not alloy, sorry.
No, I
Sanguinium
just-
from your bloodied hand.
yeah, no, like still on Mongo, I just kind of like duck it off and just like already sanguine monitor and just upward like this.
But he ducks to the ground and slides to the ground behind him, and then he stands up, ready a sword again.
Bonus action, conjure weapon, just a hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, remember my hand is the
Yes.
hammer. And yeah, that's for me.
Next up is hammer. Alright, let's take him down, we can get out of this place. He's gonna make 2 attacks, 11 damage. So he takes his hammer and he pashes on the side. Boris stumbles to the side. And then Garros, who is I think he tries casting a spell, but he's so drunk he just kind of like it fizzles away. He's like, you guys got this from here.
Okay.
Nikolai, you're up again. With Aegis on deck,
I'll
and
step
then
back.
Nola.
If he wants to attack opportunity, I'm stepping back.
This he does use attack opportunity. That is a 17 hit.
Yeah.
So this
7
is still
slashing.
near me, right?
7 fire.
Wait, Sentinel?
Sentinel.
Yes.
My reaction again.
But he hasn't moved yet.
He
I know,
attacked
I'm...
an allied creature.
And I was right in front of him.
Well,
Because of the last time.
okay, no, but he still gets attack off. But you get
He
attack.
still gets the attack, but I also
Didn't
get
you already
an
use
attack.
your
That
reaction?
was the last turn.
Okay,
No, that's-
then, yes. Then go for it. Make your attack.
17.
17 hits.
No, that's
Four
only on attacks
piercing.
opportunity, not on.
4.
Never mind.
Okay. It's.
I'm being
How much?
annoying.
4?
Let's go 4
4.
piercing.
Oh.
Take that, meanie.
So I step back,
Damn bird!
use that.
Shut your mouth!
Sorry, he
Wait,
should
what
have
is he?
No, we'll deal with that
What
later.
is he?
Goliath.
Damn Goliath.
So, I'm gonna use the ability to give me advantage. You know.
Okay,
Yeah,
well, I know one.
24, 19 on the die.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's-
yeah.
Storm whip right into the mouth.
6,
Yes.
9,
Oh, that's nice.
23, 25 because he's a favorite enemy humanoid,
Oh,
which I've been forgetting.
Right.
Yeah, of
Okay.
course.
That's. Okay. So this arrow takes him. Takes it like in the hip, and he punches over. Never liked archers.
Recklessly at Sentinel.
The second attack.
17.
Sure, maybe.
17 also hits.
14.
Oh, 14. Okay, so with this, you arrow it hits him in his good knee. He goes down to 1. Then you. Suppose I was only 1. Didn't think I should have. To keep you off. We'll find you. We always find you. Good thing I've one last trick up my sleeve.
I teleport behind him.
Yeah. Okay.
I smack him.
Yeah, go for it. Wait, you have an extra attack?
Bonus action from my bow.
Right.
Nat 20.
Oh my gosh. So with your sword,
21 damage.
are you going lethally?
Non-lethal.
Okay, so
It
you
lasts
bring your hilt down back of his helmet.
Yeah.
He
So that's
stumbles
wait
forward,
until it's
and you
my
hear it clang as it
turn
hits the
on
ground.
this
Then you do it, and then
yes,
Um,
and then afterwards.
Make a history check for me.
Sure.
history check.
I have advantage because he's a humanoid.
Yes, but this is also a personal relationship,
Okay.
so yes.
15.
15?
Sorry, 17.
17. There is one thing that Boris has never told anyone about. He wears an amulet prominently on his chest, but when everyone asks what it is, he says it's a treasure magic item. It never reveals what it is. As he goes down the ground, you see a red glow burning out from under him, and you see his body start to twitch. And a guttural growl comes from the back of his throat. You think you knocked him unconscious. He looks pretty unconscious, but all of a sudden he bursts to his feet. And
no.
with a shimmering red light behind his eyes, he turns and snarls at you. All traces of
Werewolf?
recognition gone.
Wait, werewolf?
No, he's still himself in his armor, but he's snarling with no trace of recognition in his eyes. You feel like his veins are popping. He's furious, like he's gonna
Is it like rage?
That's
like a barbarian rage.
Okay.
that's my turn.
That's right. Eighth is up. I think we're supposed to be afraid of him now.
Oh, yeah.
No, I think that it's a little party trick.
He charges forward.
And then I'll keep moving, so I'm out of
Yeah, sure.
Because he prompted.
He jumps into the air, strides forward with the leg extended to kick him in the face.
Like the movie.
The
Lion
cock
Doctor?
misses. He smashes it away. Boris shoves him to the ground. He tumbles down. Uses half a move to stand up, and then he's going to try to jump on his back to grapple him. Aethys gets a 13, and Boris gets a 29.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he goes on his back, and Boris just flings him off, and he tumbles to the ground, skidding away. Abella, you're up with Boris on deck.
Yes. I'm going to cast Defensive Field just so I can get my plus 6 HP
Okay.
for temporary HP. Then I'm just gonna do 2 attacks of my Thunder Gauntlets.
Energy flashing all in your hands as you crash forward. It's sending out sonic booms with impacts.
Yep. That's a 10. That one's not gonna hit. Sick. That's 11.
So what were 2 attacks?
10 and 11.
Okay, so I'll give you this information now. In this new phase, he's going to have a bonus to all strength rolls and a bonus to damage. However, it's going to be easier to hit. So he has minus to
AC.
AC. Yes. However, this still is not enough to hit.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So you fling forward, but he just brings up his armored arms, and you just use your get the metal. He drops his fist and he stares right into your face with this big toothy, like, not a smile, just.
I'm just gonna stand right in front of him just to make sure I can.
He's like towering over you. He's tall.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Please make
Is he,
sure
like,
that he
large,
doesn't leave the
huge?
web.
He's not
Yeah.
large, but he counts as large for
he's
carrying
just-
capacity.
He's just big. He's
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna stand in the way, so if he tries to leave the web, I'm there.
Okay. Boris's turn. He is going to raise his sword, and it seems that he has like actual killing intent now. He brings
Oh,
his
wait, your wisdom
sword
is-
right down towards, like, that's at the top of you in half.
Yeah.
This can be a roll to hit first. Ooh, that didn't roll that bad. 14 to hit.
Nope.
Second roll, that's 24.
That doesn't hit, sadly.
27.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
25.
Oh my god.
Take half the
tiefling.
fire.
9 slashing, 7 fire. 4 slashing, 6 fire. 10 slashing and 11 fire. 4 slashing and 5 fire. So you raise your hands up and you hear battering, bam, 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 down against you as you stumble back. Then he's going to, the animated chain is going to try to grapple you. Make an athletics or acrobatics roll.
That one's an 8.
8.
Lovely.
Yeah. So you are grappled. The chain wraps around you, pulling your arms to the sides. You can still attack and
Just
everything,
grappled.
but yes, you're not restrained, just grappled.
Dex save from him.
He makes dex save. His dex not 1.
Yes.
So
Restrained.
So he charges forth to continue the attack, but then he trips on a piece of sanguine on the floor.
Yeah, no, the hand is just grabbing his ankle.
Just
Actually grabbing his knee.
like next to roars almost from his mouth. You see this fury in his eyes as he tries to get towards you, but is being held back by the reaching sanguine hands.
Oh yeah.
Next up is Egberta with Calmy on deck.
Okay.
grasping is the word.
Grasping.
How injured is he looking?
So you see that he has like injuries, but he seems to be ignoring them right now.
Okay, I'll just go with the dagger at him again. 18.
18 hits.
6 piercing.
So okay. It's like stabs him in the side, and at this point he just ignores it. He's just swinging his sword, trying to get at anyone he can. Calmir is up, Hammer is on neck.
I rolled terrible, so I'm not going to
That's
attack.
gonna be
Instead,
because he's right there.
Yeah.
I literally
he's
have
rocking
the
Earth's
dagger.
position
I just
so that
need to
he's the
do
only one
one.
who's going to be affected. Dex save on him. And also a disadvantage.
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, we don't necessarily need to do fireball.
11.
Nope.
So you slam your hand to the ground, shooting tendrils of alloy to the earth and
Oh, yeah.
bringing it up.
Oh, yeah.
Not alloy, I keep saying alloy. Sanguine through the earth, and then ripping up the floor into a big explosion of dust and
Yeah, it's just a big hand just
wood.
grasping. So 3d12, 14 in total.
14 damage.
Not
Okay.
good.
All right. As this fury he's building up, but he's just being like held down and being blasted by attacks from all sides. Hammer is up now. Not so cocky now, aren't you? It's going to make 2 attacks. So he's going to take his hammer and throw it. It bounces on his head. He grabs it back and then runs up and then breaks his hammer down on his head, clanging against the helmet of his armor. 5, so 10 damage. Okay. Next up is Daros. Daros is yes, he doesn't do anything effective. Okay, Nikolai, back top initiative order.
Sharpshooter's on. It's not coming off. Does a 15 hit?
Yes.
24 damage.
Okay. As far as his new bow as you can, he looses forward another arrow, slashes into his side. Just more grunts and almost like half roars from his mouth.
Second one's an alloy arrow.
Okay.
If it doesn't get triggered, I'll just pull it back out.
Yeah.
18. 18 on the die. So.
Yeah, hits.
Yeah. 29 on
Damage?
the second. Yeah.
How many arrows does he have at his knee by this point?
A lot.
No, he's just like no, he's just
So he's like falling like down on his knees, just being held back by the erupting earth and the sanguine grasping at him from below. Arrows being thudded into his chest. He seems like clawing at his sword's in his right hand, so he's like clawing at his chest with his left.
Slave Knight Gale.
Next up,
bonus action. Second wind.
Right. Okay.
That's me.
Okay. Next up is Aethys. Aethys is gonna get up from over the floor and walk around, or not walk, but kind of jog around the web area, and then he's going to, I guess, just smack him.
Yeah,
just
fair.
smack him. Boom, boom, boom. 17 damage. Okay. Okay, so with that, so he's so boom boom. You see there's a gauge coming over his eyes, like because his body's trying to shut down for all this trauma is inducing. Where it's just like hits him on the head. Hey, Berta, you're up. He is looking close to unconsciousness.
Attack with 2 daggers.
Only
Bring
one
your
of
dagger
them
up into your
Wait,
hand.
burst up? I thought
The bonus action doesn't.
I got your
I'm so sorry. You're right.
Yes. Thank you. Defensive field again. I want more HP.
That's temporary hit points, right?
Yes.
They don't stack.
Oh, they don't. But I already went through them. I took like 3
Oh, you
hits.
did. Okay, then yes.
Yes. So I'm gonna do that, and then should I? No, I should not.
Just beat the shit out of him.
Okay. Okay.
oh wow, friends.
Yeah. 2 Thunder Goblin hits.
Human sacrifice is bad.
That
feels like an easy line to draw.
Okay, no, I
22.
don't disagree
Yeah.
as the victim here,
Wait,
but
lethal or
still.
non-lethal?
He's already like some weird monstrosity thing.
Okay. That's 10, so
It
misses.
might just be the.
So I get one hit off.
Okay, roll for damage.
11, and then disadvantage on everyone but me.
Okay, so boom, you hear another boom as the
You
thunder
already have
connects.
disadvantage.
You
More.
Restrained.
More.
fair enough.
Slam your fist forward. His head snaps back, falls to the ground. The sanguine grasps at him. Just he lays still, and the red glow over his white fades. You see that under his that under his breastplate there was a red, like a very bright form of that red glow. It seems to be the source of it that fades and just shimmers to nothing. But the last obstacle on your way to freedom is vanquished.
Right.
The portal is unactivated, but you can hear footsteps clanking up the stairs from further
Do you
down
want me to
below.
cast Entangle over there?
Unweb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll grab the arrow and the flame tongue, and I'll move over. The lever's like off a distance from the portal to actually pull it and activate.
There's some controls about where it goes,
So
but
I'll go
it's
to the
set.
controls.
It's set to the last location.
Wait.
I'll go to the
By
controls.
the
I want
door.
to try and set it to the mountain.
Okay, I need you to make an Arcana check.
By the door, I'm gonna cast Entangle.
Okay.
We're in the web.
Would
I'm casting Entangle also.
Pulling on the spirits of
Double.
nature, and it's
They're gonna have to
very,
take damage.
It's a very strange place that you can't. You feel like you can almost pull over the spirits of plants from the material plane and conjuring them here.
Would I have advantage for any reason? Because I'm
Nothing. This is not your area of expertise.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Oh!
No way!
Okay.
Oh
That's
my
great,
gosh!
not 20.
Wow. Okay. So.
Yeah, no, Entangle just does what web does. Never mind. You already cast web.
I mean, we can still use.
All right, everyone in. Grab
I'm taking the chain.
the chain. Grab the
A
chain.
portal.
One moment.
I'm grabbing the amulet as well.
You reach under his
The sword.
breastplate. Pulls it
Oh,
off.
and the sword.
Nikolai got the sword.
Oh, you got the sword?
You got the
Okay.
Sword.
I'm
chain,
gonna
and
stay like operating controls. Everyone through.
No, one moment.
The amulet is a locket. It is closed. It's like covered in brass and has a like a little metal click lock.
Okay.
You can just pop it open if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
one moment. But before I go, I reach into his mouth, pull his tongue.
Pull his tongue.
Pull out his tongue.
Yeah. Watch your damn mouth next time before you speak.
You pull out his tongue,
If you're taking the tongue, doesn't that like
like out of his body.
a lot?
No, sorry, just no. What
Sorry.
are you saying?
I thought you were cutting off his tongue.
No, I'm just like grabbing it. Like, what's your damn
Oh,
mouth?
I thought
before-
you were fully taking his
No,
tongue.
no.
Yeah.
Why would I do that?
Oh, like I technically
Fine
have
talk
to.
now.
Calendar got dark.
Why would I do? No.
Okay.
I'm just telling him. I know he's unconscious. I'm just telling
Yes,
him.
I understand. With that, you hear banging at the entrance, and the door flies open, and you spill through the portal.
So I'm still by the controls.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you all spill into the portal, opening out onto a great, like, terraced set of gardens. And there's a bunch of people in armor and in robes and staff, like, pouring into the building. They skid to a stop, stare at you. Do you say anything?
I go to, like, shut off the portal.
Yeah.
As it begins to close. Alright. I shoot an arrow through the portal and teleport to the arrow.
Oh!
Sick.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, that works. you turn around and then
I like scramble the controls as I'm turning it off.
the reach shuts down and you pop into existence.
Actually, can I just take my sword? Because I get a bonus. Can I just like
I was gonna
slice
say
the
that.
controls?
It's a bonus action where you arrive.
Wait, next. Teleport if you're not on the same plane as your arrow.
It's a portal, so the portal's still
Yeah,
there.
the portal's still active.
So can I mess with the controls somehow to make it unusable for some period of time?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then you pop to existence, stumbling to a halt on the opposite side of the portal. The city around you is white and vibrant and bedecked in the colors of silver and blue, Jestin Trasse's royal city. You've reached the great cloud-lofted city of Highloft and set on the mountain in the heart of Centrafiel. We will now take our 15-minute break. Thank you all so much for watching. Stay tuned. We'll be right back to figure out what occurs in these mysterious city. Thank you all so much, and we'll see you very soon. And we're back. Welcome back, everyone. Hope everyone had a good break. You all are now in the city of Highloft.
Given we literally portaled here, does anyone notice us?
Yeah, in fact, as a matter of fact, you actually see several people who are tending the gardens up on the roofs of these houses, turning to gawk at you as you step out into the air. The portal clouds behind you.
I wave.
One of them confusedly waves back, as always.
Is there any ways that I can stealthily put my glove on
Yeah.
so to conceal my blood
Yeah,
mark?
I don't think you have a glove, and that's not much of a.
I mean,
is any of you wearing anything that would identify you as a dragon sympathizer?
No.
Okay.
I mean, this, but
I could probably change into my actual uniform. So
I mean,
Sure.
to be fair, the clothes we currently have
Dimensional
technically
uniform?
came from the
Fair enough.
your interdimensional police, so I don't think that's
Oh,
that's
yeah,
gonna be.
true.
Oh yeah, we got the disguise
Yeah,
of
we got the interdimensional police thing.
Yeah.
And technically, you
Oh,
didn't proper disguise,
I
right?
never dropped my disguise.
So these eclectic group of strangely clad individuals steps through the portal and onto the gardens. It is late afternoon. The night is clear, and you actually see that there are clouds, but they're way lower than they should be, or maybe you're just higher up.
That's crazy.
You look out over the field and you see the city descending down up the side of this stony mountain, and built into in great terraces and rings around switchbacks. The mountain city of Highloft that stretches all the way around the perimeter of this mountain area. Not all the way up the mountain, obviously, because it's so big, but the city itself is at a certain level and it reaches all the way around.
so it's nighttime.
It is late afternoon, so it's getting dark.
Should we reach out to people?
We maybe should.
Before that, Nikolai, would you mind explain to us what exactly is going on right now?
Yes.
Right.
Oh yeah,
um,
the sacrifice.
So there's a bunch of insane mages in my organization that think if they sacrifice, I think it's specifically Arabella, but sacrifice people, that it will delay Oblivion waking up.
I would say not quite insane, more scared and desperate.
Insane.
Yeah.
Human sacrifice is
No.
is enough
Okay,
for
fine, fair
insanity.
enough.
I feel like sacrificing me wouldn't be the smartest idea, given.
Sacrificing you to Shifter's Veil.
Oh, the Shifter's Veil. Oh, well.
Because you told them that was where the origin of where Oblivion is waking up from.
I think they need to go to college.
I think so too.
No, they no. They need to go to elementary school. College is way
yeah.
too
The
advanced.
basics, right?
Yes.
Regardless, we should probably get people gathered in shifters.
Okay, hold on for 1 second. And
we're
you
throwing
decided
that
to
part.
help us because why? Because
Because human sacrifice is bad. Why is this? Why does
Only-
no one seem to understand this?
only seconds ago you seem to be extremely loyal to the organization, and now you are betraying it for us, who you have just captured.
Because humanoid sacrifices. How many? Why is this so complicated?
Sir,
I put my party hat on you.
with alloy?
Why the hell is there alloy in this?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about
All
it.
of them had alloy, just in case.
You gave them purified alloy?
Uh-oh.
Well, the backup plan was
Good to know.
to explode the floor.
You gave them purified alloy?
It was to explode the floor. I wasn't sure if they were gonna, kill us.
I mean,
because
it's
you
like
did-
3
You
orbs. It's
shot.
not that
How
much.
many
How
birthday
many?
party? How many party hats did you make?
There were 3 that went on people, and then there was the dead
R2.
ones for you.
Yeah.
So 5.
So we have our party hats. So,
So
there's
they have
3
three.
back
They have
there.
3 small orbs.
Yeah, again, human sacrifice bad. I feel
No, okay.
that feels like a really easy
No,
moral
no.
line to stand by, right?
Okay, above table. I understand that. It's just like
No, that's what
I
serious-
don't exactly trust you at the moment.
Look, just
I can respect that you think human sacrifices are bad. Don't trust you. But we have vested interest. So,
I trust you.
probably should.
Is Daryl awake now?
I believe Daros has been awake, but for the purposes of
Okay.
not
He's
no one
just-
playing his character, he is
Daryl's
so
not-
really hungover.
yeah.
I think Aethys even just keeps giving him alcohol anyways,
No.
because he thinks that's what he
Why are
wants.
they doing that?
Apis heard hair of the dog once. And
Oh yeah, Aces has all this.
This is being an enabler.
Yes.
No, so
Oh,
basically
my
Daryl
God.
comes around a little bit, and Ace is just like, no, you want it.
Yeah.
But don't mind if I do. It's just something similar in nature.
No, I imagine at one point he's just like, no, you want it.
Yeah.
Right. So you are in the heart of an enemy city, though no one knows you're an enemy. You know that somewhere in the mountain, or above its top, or somewhere in the area, is the most, I would say, it's the most sought after magical location on the continent. But you don't know how to get there.
I just
What
realized.
was your
I just
group
realized.
called again?
One of the
Planar
gardeners is walking
Planar
up to
stewards.
to sort of investigate. The rest are watching him.
I really should have taken Tiny Hut.
Guys, when we find
Yeah.
the location, what I propose we do, I have portable rams, we'll just do this.
I thought you dropped those.
Oh yeah.
We got the materials back when we went to the room.
Yeah.
That being said, we opened the door with the portable ram. Planar stewards, open up! There we go.
You know there's an R in there, right? You know what a steward is, right?
They make stew.
Oh my god.
No.
You got it.
Okay, fine.
Yes, that's exactly what it is. They're a chef.
Yeah.
They're like the secret police.
No, that's not a good phrase.
Oh my god.
They're secret,
No.
and they're police, but they're not the secret police.
No, you're not secret police. That's a very different thing.
Come to think about it, they're just randomly arresting people.
Yeah.
That fits the definition, I was saying.
Yeah, we're not working for a dictator.
Okay.
I mean,
You are
that's
the
why
dictator.
that's why you filed the complaints to reform the system.
True.
Anyway,
So what's the plan?
fill out the paperwork when we get back.
Do you want to go back there?
Can we email the paperwork to them?
What's email?
Abella,
Uh-oh.
do you open the locket that you grabbed out of his breastplate?
Can I make an Arcana check first?
Go for it.
Before I open it. 18.
18? Okay. You don't know what this artifact is. You've never seen something like it. You do know that it is some sort of, like, it is intrinsically magical. And it bonds to the user in a way that's a little more intense than normal attunement.
Wait, and do I know that it activates on opening?
It does not activate on opening.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll open it and investigate.
Okay?
On the street?
Oh, no. Actually, let's find a safe place.
So there's a gardener hiking up to sort of inquire about where you guys came from, but you move off, I guess.
Hi, how's it? We're
Yeah.
adventurers.
Well, I can see that, but
Do you know
you
what
just
the-
stepped through a portal. We're all a bit curious.
Teleportation, you know.
Of course.
Yeah.
You must be very powerful. Oh, well, I'll leave you to it. Don't smite me or
we
anything.
don't want to distract you with your work. We'll be on our way.
Adventuring business, you know.
Side
This is-
question. Do
wait.
you know where the nearest hotel would be?
Well, there's an inn down a couple stairways to the right.
Thank you very much.
You can't miss it. Big tower building.
Cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Berta. You are?
Justin.
Oh, wait.
They are awfully helpful.
Justin, not Justin.
Okay.
They're awfully helpful to be the guard of the capital city.
No.
No,
Guard is
guard.
Oh, never mind. I thought you were guard.
Let's go to this inn. Yeah.
Yes.
Small question. Did we actually get our money back?
It was including your equipment, yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So you move down the stairways, twisting around through the switchbacks of the city, and eventually see what exactly we described, a kind of a squat tower of a building with like a big. The roof comes out a long ways over, has posts to sort of shade the area over the street where you get past. The inn is called.
Outs and ins.
You know what? I like it. Outs and Inns.
Outs and ins.
The inn is called Outs and Inns, and. No, Outsins, inns.
Outs and ins.
Wait, inns plural. He has a chain of these?
Yes.
I love that.
It is.
You better bring them back.
What's the owner's name? Innkeeper?
Outsin.
Outsin.
Oh, never mind.
And the doors are like a little bit open, so you can actually just push in without any resistance. And I assume you do so?
Yeah.
The inside of the inn it's just a warm, cozy place. There's some people like lounging in large chairs by a fire. The fire is small, but clearly it was just lit. People are having a good time. There's no barkeep active at the moment, but you can tell that during meal times there would be someone just serving the whatever people order. It's because there's a menu in the back of the bar.
I stop Aces and Daros from approaching the bar.
Smart.
Let's not blow our budget on that.
They agree reluctantly.
Where did Avis get this much booze?
He bought a couple of giant jars from the
money?
I didn't.
Where did he get the money?
from Daros.
There, that makes sense.
Okay, so he's feeding his own problem.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a
Should we
Daros
do
move right there.
anything?
No.
Daros is just being his own.
Is there like
boy.
someone that I can just like get rooms from?
Yeah, as soon as someone at one of the chairs notices you, a short squat. He looks like a gnome. He kind of waddles up.
Ah, yes, it's good to see you. I'm very glad that you come to my establishment here. I'm not Alston. People always ask if I'm Alston. I'm not. I just managed it in for him. But you all want to stay here? I presume.
Yeah, it'd be great if we can get some rooms.
Yeah, it's $5 for a room. Well, for a bed, I should say. Some people like to double up. But I can take it to the counter right now and get you all set up.
Yep.
How's that?
Yep.
How many rooms do we need?
Well, it's
Five
per
of
bed,
Well,
right?
it's per bed.
Okay,
So,
5 of us and then Hammer
4,
Hammer
5,
Aces.
6, 7.
Does Aphis do a bed?
Cover it.
Okay, yeah. So
We
that's
humanoid
generous
right. Don't get
Exactly.
I'll give him a couple.
Most gracious sir. That's a very fine tip, and I'll remember that. You get the special service. I very much appreciate you.
Okay, so you guys have your own rooms, and you have a basically a whole like set of floors on the upper level. What is your plan right now?
We should meet.
we have one?
No.
What is this plan? I mean,
Well, we should meet in someone's room and just discuss a plan.
Sure.
Yes. So, Nikolai, you brought us here. What are you proposing?
That we go find Shifter's Veil and deal with this.
Wait, okay then, just
Yeah.
geography check. So, we're in a city. How far away is the city in relation to the mountain we're going to?
You are on the mountain.
We're on
The
that.
city's
The city is
Oh.
built around the mountain. Like
Oh, okay.
it's up in the air,
Okay.
actually built around the perimeter.
How
So-
tall is the mountain?
Yeah.
Tall, really tall.
So presumably we can't just ride the horse to go
Like-
up.
You could. There's a lot of switchbacks.
We can Skyrim physics this.
Oh,
well,
true.
no. There is a established path that is actually built inside the mountain to get to the top. But
so hiking.
yeah,
So if
hiking.
I
I mean,
whistle while I'm sprinting
we-
up the mountain, what would I be fine?
I mean, do we want Daros to just DUI again?
We saw where that DUI got us last
How about we
time.
rest for a night?
Well, after we rest, yes.
And we should try and see if we can find any information about where shifters might be relative to us, so we don't have to search a whole mountain.
Yes, that'll be great.
Wait, hold on. Justin also wants the shifter spell, right? If I remember correctly.
Would it be an RUI because it's driving
I
versus
have
not
no
driving
clue.
Riding
versus-
under
No,
the
'cause-
influence.
Wait, do
Yeah.
we know if Justin is also from the future?
You
RUI.
don't.
RUI.
You had never inquired about that.
Okay, right.
Is it a DUI if the horses are sentient themselves and can control
It's
themselves?
RUI. Riding under
Riding
influence.
under the influence.
But is that illegal?
I don't know.
Or is that the equivalent of getting an Uber?
I mean,
Is
you're
it
part
illegal?
of like
It's not
the...
illegal.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Right, because like if you're drunk, right, you get an Uber.
Yeah,
The horse.
the horse is the Uber.
Is it?
Anyways,
Why are we putting this much
If we're
effort into
honest
Tesla
after
when we can just have a
make a
horse?
mechanical horse.
I could make a mechanical
Because
horse.
then that also
Okay, guys. Okay, guys.
Pendant.
yes.
I want to check.
You click it open.
Oh yeah.
The inside is a symbol you recognize.
Oh.
A symbol that you haven't seen since you left your village all those years ago.
Wait, how? Okay,
Wait, would I know it?
explain.
The symbol is of a pair of scales twisted up into a dissolving smoke, surrounded by a spiked circle. It is inscribed in the metal and seems to like almost as if the metal was just branded, like it was red hot, but it doesn't seem to cool down, nor does it seem to be warm at all. The symbol is part of the amulet, but it's been closed inside this locket shape.
Okay.
Would you have told me about this at any point? It's up to you.
Probably not.
Okay.
Like this stuff, I would have told you like, oh, I was banished from
Yeah.
But
Not detail.
mhm.
Okay.
The hell is that symbol?
It
Do
is.
you actually want to tell us though?
Hmm?
Do you actually want to tell us right now though?
I'll just say it is a symbol from my village, and I do not have a great relationship with. I'm not.
Does it does it have anything to do with you turning into? Well,
Yes.
great.
Am I? Can I make a history check to see if I can learn more about?
Sure.
it?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a 6.
Well, can I do as well?
You can, but you have disadvantage on that check.
Okay, fair enough.
It's a very specific piece of knowledge.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I'll still attempt. Well, that's a 16, so okay, sir. Now 20.
Ah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, one moment. History, right?
Yep.
But don't get
19.
19.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So
fair enough. Wait, how? So technically, I know more than you do.
Yeah, that's fair.
okay. Well, I will say everything that he's about to learn, you already know. It's just something learn something new about it.
Yeah.
This is the symbol for a demon. The name of the demon is Denzia. He's a demon of the corruption of justice, and has several small cults scattered around Aetherca, though none have ever done any significant damage.
Corruption of justice.
Yes.
Interesting, in a place that
Any
supposedly
big-
delivers it.
Okay, so I relayed the information to
Ironic.
everyone, especially you, and I just question: do you happen to know that guy's previous past? Why would he have something like this?
Do I?
The only thing that you might know about this is that he was incredibly secretive about it. He returned with it after a mission to the Hells. He didn't know there was a demonic symbol inside.
That would do it.
People really didn't notice until after a few missions later, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, I had it for a while. It's magic, and I don't want to tell anyone what it is."
Can I assess if like what he turned into was similar to like that demon? Or is that something that we can't distinguish at all?
So if this is less of like, oh, he was turning into like incarnation of the demon, or rather this was just channeling the power of the demon to do something and some form of retribution.
Yeah. It's sort of different. It's slightly different for me where I have just like a part of the demon in me.
Okay.
So
does this demon deliver justice, or is against it?
Corrupt.
corruption of justice.
Yeah.
So
perfect.
not the greatest guy. That's
Yeah,
why
perfect.
demon be gone.
So a police officer who's holding the symbol of a demon that corrupts justice.
Mhm.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And I presume this is a ballad.
Yeah, I'm not glad. Well,
No, it's not your fault. It's not your fault.
yeah, Abel looks visibly uncomfortable.
I'll include it in my complaint.
Thank you.
I'm not high enough to reach you, so I just made sure I pat you on the back.
You won't know what the amulet actually does until if anyone attunes to it.
Let's not.
I mean, I'm the best person to.
You know what? We're already taking a risk with you having the other stuff in your system. So, like, maybe we shouldn't stack 2 question marks
Or we could go all in.
How about-
all in and win big or lose everything.
Well,
Okay, everybody.
I mean, as a friend, if you consider me that at this point, I consider you my
Yes.
friend. I consider all of you my friends at this point.
even him.
Even him.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Moving on.
Okay.
I've been with you guys for a week, so that's enough Eric Hawker time for me to consider you guys friends. Moving on. As a friend, no. But it's totally up to you. I'm behind.
As a
you.
curious
You're
bird.
Yeah. As Logan, I want to do it instantly. As a Bella,
As Harry and Kelmir, I want to stop you.
Artificers are
Identify.
prep casters.
yeah.
Rachel cast
Can
identify.
I just identify it?
Do you have identified prepared?
I'll have to wait for a bit.
Okay.
So, tomorrow.
Yeah.
After
You
lunch.
identify tomorrow. Yeah.
Rachel
Yeah.
cast it.
Okay. Sounds
So,
good.
okay, so no matter the case, let's not attune to it at the moment.
Can you also do that for my shield tomorrow?
Yeah, I can do that.
Ooh.
What was the chain? Did I have the chain or something?
The chain.
Okay.
And then we already know what the big fiery sword
Oh,
is.
yeah.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was pretty standard.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys want to go to bed?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I toss the sending stone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where are you tossing that?
Do I know where the Archmage lives?
Justin?
Yeah.
At the highest point in the city, it's like you have to walk through. It's like a big, not a palace, but it's like a
God,
very
if you
strong.
want to do a solo mission.
Sir,
Can I?
while I may not trust you fully, I do want to inquire. Do you really believe that infiltrating the house of a level 20 magic user is the most
I'm
ideal
not going
thing?
inside the house. I'm talking it through a window.
What we believe to be level 20.
Talking
Yes.
it through a window.
You,
That's arguably worse.
I have passed without trace,
okay, so you
So like you're just
Pass it that
as
way,
night falls, you cloak yourself
and
in
I'm
dark.
invisible.
As night falls, you cloak yourself in darkness and
Do you want
scurry up the
backup?
steps.
So just make a stealth check.
Don't even try. Don't even worry about it. You
I have
You're
plus
fine.
19.
yeah.
So.
Even if you get a nat one, still dirty 20.
Oh, not. Oh, what? Why does it say plus 9 stealth? It shouldn't have plus 9 stealth.
You scurry your way up to the
No,
very
that's-
top
I
of
guess
the city,
that's
around
just
the
a-
in, like 90 degrees around the mountain.
You're really
It's a long trek. Eventually, you make it, and you, if you want, you could throw it through a window. I guess like
I just chuck it through a window, so if they try and teleport through the stone, they end up pissing off an
you heard
archer.
glass breaking and scuttle back down away.
Wait, were there any
What was
windows?
that?
Were there any windows that were at least open?
I don't. Would you have spent the time to look in?
Yeah,
No.
Oh my god.
Who cares?
The next morning, Bella, you want to cast Identify on the amulet.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I don't want to not use a really cool thing that I could use. You know.
It is so the Identify reveals it to be an amulet of I named it the amulet of post-mortem retribution. But it also works when you fall unconscious.
Okay.
When you are fall unconscious or reach 0 hit points, you can choose to activate this amulet. It will give you it gives you a permanent minus. So it's minus 1d6 to AC.
Permanent?
It's not permanent. As soon as for velocity effects. Sorry.
Minus 1d6 AC.
And you roll it at the beginning when it activates. Minus 1d6. However, it's the same bonus to attack rolls.
Oh,
It's
all
just
attack rolls?
to strength-based attack rolls.
Okay, strength based.
In addition, it gives you 101 hit points.
wait, on top or
No,
just
it's like on the course of this effect. However, every turn you have to make a Wisdom saving throw. If you fail at saving throw, I get to control your character for that turn.
Oh,
Oh, that's fine. I'm just never gonna control my character after this point.
let's hand over to Locke.
It's
Yeah.
a DC 15 Constitution saving throw. Wisdom, sorry.
Oh,
I said
wisdom?
I,
Sucks.
my bad. So do you want to tune to it?
It is more interesting. Why not? For research purposes.
Kelmir looks at you in disapprove.
I mean, does anyone else want it?
Ideally, nobody should have it.
You use.
Jesus.
Don't.
No,
No.
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 The man made a.
Bella, if you want to use it yourself, I don't like it, but fine. Don't give it to Aces.
Why?
Aces, as he says right now, it's a
What
blank. It's a blank
happens when
piece
you
of
take
paper.
an alloy core and you fuse it with infernal power?
Oh, that's an issue, yeah.
I vote we don't use it. It doesn't
Let's
even
just
fit
not
any of
use
us
it.
anyway.
Let's just not use it.
Oh, your shield. You should identify that.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that. Okay, I'll put it in my pocket for now,
Okay.
begrudgingly.
Oh.
Logan says begrudgingly. Abella will probably be like, I don't trust this.
Sure.
Let's not use
Next,
it.
you have to identify on is a shield of dominate beasts. So when you are wielding the shield, for when you're wielding the shield in the presence of animals, you take their turns for them.
Just any animal?
Any animal with intelligence lower than like 3, I think, or
Do
like
robotic
three or
animals
lower.
count?
What?
Do robotic
Guys, I'm
animals
gonna
count?
be the animal
Damn.
whisperer. I've got
I-
beast sense, speak with animals,
I don't know.
dominate beasts.
I don't know why, but this feels really bad for druid to use.
Violate the free will of every
Yeah,
animal you
wait.
violate the free
You're not controlling their mind; they're just controlling their bodies.
Wait.
That's,
So
that's even worse.
If I do it on something with a higher intelligence, then do they have to do a wisdom saving throw?
If it is a beast, I'll allow it. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because
So I can do it on another wild shape druid.
Okay, I suppose I use this time to attune to the flame tongue.
Yeah, sure.
Just out of curiosity, do I recognize maybe who made this?
Oh, a history check on that.
16.
16. No, it looks to be
Okay.
just a result of
Fair
some arcane sage
Fair
from
enough.
the distant lands.
Okay.
one last thing. I am attuning to, or not attuning. I am, what's it? Doing my infusion for my repulsion shield.
Okay.
So
Sure.
I have another.
Good job.
Yeah, I have 22 AC.
The last thing I want to do before you guys can set out into High Loft. Abella
Oh no.
Is it time for more rolls?
has a dream.
Oh, cool.
Well, you wake
No,
up in
not
the dream?
cool. Not
It is
cool.
not cool, but
Me debating and guidance.
No, I think this happens before we all
Yeah,
wake
before.
up, so.
You awake in the void.
lovely.
The creature, as big as your very perception, is still there. A bit clearer this time, a bit more defined features. And it looks at you. Staring, watching, waiting. It gestures to the left. You look. And you originally see nothing. Looking closer, there's a speck. That speck is the world. Looking closer, the world taken by destruction. Fires ravaging across its surface, corpses scattered like motes of dust on a house that has not been cleaned for years. There's nothing but death. Your awareness returns to the void around you, and the creature, whatever it is, looks at you. The words appear in your memory like they did before, words that you have always known, yet only just now realized you knew them. There isn't much time left. You can't last forever. Oh, and another thing. Someone else pushes at your will. Let him in. The dream ends. And you sit up in a cold sweat. And then move on to identifying magic items.
Lovely! Well, that's...
I suppose you don't tell any of us.
No. That one's not leaving my mouth.
None of you have sending, right?
I don't... Wait.
None of you have sending?
No.
Because the thoughts occurred to me, right? The first few lines of the poem, right? Now, the gods are obviously out of reach. It's hard to get to the points. What about the Fae?
Daryl's?
Is there a...
Arrows.
Daros has a bad hangover. He's staying in his room.
I swear there
Because away, the gods and Fae drove Oblivion up a peak.
That's true.
Do you want
Wait.
to talk with the Fae?
Could we get some fairies?
Well, we could... You're the plane guy.
Okay. Well, you either need a very powerful mage to plane shift, right?
Mm-hmm.
A teleporter that's on a city in the astral sea, which I don't think we want to go back to.
We're not going back there.
We are not.
Or occasionally random portals just like pop into existence and out of existence. It's really hard to predict those though.
Egberta?
Someone enjoys that one.
Can we go back to this school and see if the portal I went to?
What? Like, well, there's a
We
portal.
just got done.
There's a portal, and they just never bother to fix it.
No, I was in this last that they just closed it.
I mean, to be fair, it's only been 4 years, so.
Yeah, but we just got the high loft. I
Horse.
mean, we do have some people that we know that can possibly do that.
How do we convince them to teleport us to Feywild?
Tell them to call him? It's in their best interest, right?
If we want to try and call the keeper,
Yeah.
But
What are we gonna
I mean,
say?
we're already here. Do we want to find the Shifter's Will first?
What
well,
was the-
it's part of the poem, right?
away at the gods and Phaedra, living up peak.
Yes. We're going to the peak. Dry them up.
Should we find where the veil is first?
Yeah. Might as well do that first.
And please get our sending stone to the Keeper and Ophelia ready, just in case we might need some backup.
Yes.
Do we have a sending stone to Ophelia?
We have
One of us does.
Yeah.
I have the keeper one.
Darrow's
has
just Darrow's.
Ophelia.
Oh no.
Ah, lovely.
You guys can take it from him. He waves you waves you away as you try to get him out of bed.
Should I
But he
do
won't be
that?
joining you today.
Yeah.
No, I just. Can I just pour some sanguine on his head, just gonna splash of water to wake him up?
Yeah, pour metal on his head.
Hey, look, I can control the temperature, okay? It's not hot.
It does wake him up, but it mostly just makes him really uncomfortable, and
I pulled it back.
he just pulls the sheets over his head. He's not having any of it today.
Great.
Alright. So, what are the odds we can find something in town to direct us to where the veil is?
We can ask for a map.
I got Shifter's Veil right here.
I don't think they have a map. I feel like
We get a map and then we mark it out.
We already have a map.
Do
We
we?
don't have a map of the city.
not the city.
What is the probability that the city just has a map and marks, here is a Shifter's
Well, they're
Will?
probably not going to say that, but at least we get a map of the city and then we can go from there.
I mean, yeah, you ask for directions. Looking around, there is a cartographer's shop nearby, near enough that it's not too much trouble to locate a shop that sells maps of the city, as well as maps of the caverns within the mountain.
See? Maps.
Oh, yeah. Maps, huh? Really help out at the
it's a
time.
flop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The maps of the caverns aren't very expansive. They're mostly unexplored and are usually meant like for like there's some crops that are grown like mushrooms in the dank of the caverns and various other storage for because they're very cold. But other than that, they're just like mostly around the perimeter of the entrance to the caverns, where a few are marked.
Is there any, big danger, do not go here cavern?
No, all three of the main entrances are big tourist attractions.
Anything that's not marked on the map that I know
You
of.
could look and find some, but
No, sorry. What did I say? I mean, any smaller entrance that's marked on the map, not anything that's not
yes.
marked on
There's
the map.
3 main entrances, and some that you have to climb to try to get to. But they're not big and popularized.
We find animals I can talk with them.
Can I make a luck check to see if I've been here before? Kelmir has been traveling for 200 something years before this whole thing, so
What if you look at
and he literally just visiting different caves and mine shots. So there is the
It could
possibility.
be like, oh, there's
Okay.
something here.
Then I will say that yes,
You get,
you
like,
have
if
been
you
to
get,
High
like,
Loft,
walls,
and
you get, like,
it's
live
a
in tunnels.
notorious cavern
They know
network.
them better than
Mhm.
It's very beautiful
It's not a bad
inside.
plan.
I guess more
Oh,
specifically, I
another
guess.
tourist.
Yeah.
Well, do I remember anything from
Bring
inside the
the
cave
camera.
that seemed off, but I didn't explore back then?
That's gonna be a history check.
Oh yeah, I know. Not 20.
Oh,
No, you see it.
yeah, that
I'll do it.
A lot
Yes!
of this session.
Yeah.
Hey, look. So one thing about okay.
finding caves.
You got the cave.
Go
So
underground.
you just know where Shifter's Veil is the whole time, huh?
There was one time you got to a portion of the cave where the ground just dropped off. Empty cavern. There's probably a way to climb down, but you didn't have the right equipment at the time, and you figured it probably wasn't worth investigating anyways.
Do I still vaguely remember how to get it there?
Yeah, you on that 20? Yeah.
Perfect, guys. Guess what? Featherfall.
What is this about Featherfall?
No, because okay, so Nikolai, I've been to here before, and I do remember this really particular place where the ground just kind of dropped off into bottomless abyss. Didn't exactly explore it last time I was here, given
Bottomless abyss.
Bottomless abyss.
yeah, and also I by myself and not enough equipment, but now with more people, and I also do happen to have Featherfall, so jumping down wouldn't be too much of a trouble this time.
Yeah, but getting back out?
Can I? Well,
I
okay,
can
so
fly.
fly, and I mean I can sanguine like later us back up.
Yeah, you can teleport.
Let's go ask the animals first.
So you want to go to one of the main tourist attractions. It's a single gold for unlimited access to the cave network.
Sure.
As long as you've taken you sign a waiver.
If you die, it's not our problem.
They also supply you with cave equipment if you guys want to take that.
Accept the
Yeah.
risk.
Yeah.
You have pickaxes, rope. Pretty much, assume that you have unlimited access to pythons, pickaxes, rope, and whatnot.
These guys. Wait, no, I just see you. Wait, did I see you 100 years ago?
Are you saying that you're human?
No, the equipment.
Oh.
Did I see this 100 years ago?
Maybe you did. Who knows? So you make your way into the big open mouth of the cave, seeing little bits of stalactites sort of grow out of the ceiling. The floor here has been leveled off for easy access for visitors, but the walls are like rough and mountainous. It seems like this mountain was actually split open by some sort of great concussive force long ago. Does anyone have to speak with animals? Okay, perfect. You make your way into the cavern, and before long you are into the dark of you left daylight behind. You can light your oil lamp. I don't know how many of you have dark vision, but I assume not all of you have dark vision.
Dark vision. Does anyone not have it?
I don't have dark vision.
Light the flame town.
Oh! By the light of your burning sword, you see a flickering wall light reflecting off the caverns.
Hey, look, just to be ready, okay?
This particular path you've chosen is a bit almost mildewy. There's there's a faint shine of water on the walls surrounding you, and some little plant growths that have grown into the more cracks of the rock. But there doesn't seem to be any wildlife until you get deeper.
Okay.
What kind of animals are you looking for?
Moles or badgers.
Not bat. I feel like bat's so good.
Or bat too.
Bats can't see
Any
anything.
animals.
Yeah, so
Here
as you move
there,
closer,
bruh.
eventually you hear the flapping of wings from some distant animal. You move closer, and eventually the light reflects off of some swifting form that reaches the top of the ceiling and then stops there. An upside down bat hangs from the ceiling of the cave, looking down at you.
Speak with animals. Hello?
Well.
Oh, no.
It isn't people. I haven't seen the likes of you for quite a while now.
Hi.
Hello there. Wasn't expecting you to be able to speak my language, but I'll say it's a welcome surprise.
Yeah, nice to meet you. I'm Egberta. You are?
Zafario.
Really established.
Pleased as punch to meet you.
Likewise. Good meeting you. I was just wondering, we're actually coming down to the mines or whatever, to try and find, what does the Shishtabria look like again?
I don't know.
Forge?
It's a forge, I think.
A forge or like an old place that...
An old place.
I don't know.
Well, I know plenty of old places, but a forge? That's one of you human things, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's probably more like a man-made structure kind of looking...
Can't say there's much of that down here.
Fair enough.
I'm sorry, but you don't have to be more specific.
Yeah, there was like a bottomless looking cavern over there. I point to wherever... Where was the bottomless thing?
Do I know from under there?
You could make your way with enough time and remembering. You could make your way back to the cavern, but it's quite a trek from here.
Oh, okay.
Which direction was it?
The cavern you have to double back so many times doesn't really matter.
I'm just gonna
direction underneath the cave doesn't exactly make
A
sense.
giant hole, I feel like it's pretty obvious.
Okay,
A giant hole that goes down.
Yeah.
That is like... We were wondering if you've ever been over there before.
Please roll a luck check.
12.
12.
Can't say I've ever been there in person, but I actually do know what you're talking about.
Oh!
We don't have a particular name for it. We all kind of stay away because there's no plants or anything around the rim of that place. Not much to eat. No siree. Why are you looking for that anyways?
We were trying to find the man-made structure from earlier. It has something kind of important to... Yeah.
So yeah.
People always rushing around trying to find important thing. I'm perfectly content to sit here and eat my lichen. No siree, that's not the life for me. But if you're looking for such a thing, I'm perfectly fine with leading you to that strange location for such a nice young Aarakocra as yourself.
Oh, thank you. Do you like berries?
I'm a great fan of berries. Yes, siree, that is certainly up my alley.
Berry.
Okay. Good
Question.
berry.
Don't we already know how to get there because I am here?
Yeah, well, quick with
But
that.
we get a bad guide.
Yeah.
You don't want a
I feel
bad
like a bat is cooler. Sorry.
Fair enough. No, like, I thought the whole point was asking, like, what else might be here?
Oh,
Is there anything
wanna
else?
ask? Is there anything else interesting around here?
Any favorite spots?
Yeah.
Favorite spots? Well, there's this really nice rock I once sat on.
Oh, nice.
It was the most comfortable rock I've ever seen, and it had this delicious worms growing under it. What do they know about that?
You're gonna have to tell me all about that on our
Wait, do
travel.
you still have your worms with you?
Oh, the dried worm snacks from the rations. Ooh, I do still have 1 day of rations. Seven rations.
There's also a place near the surface that human lady comes to every so often. She feeds us. She's pretty nice. There's been sort of competition for space there now, considering how much food she gives out, though. So I haven't had a place to go down for quite a bit.
That's fair. Out of curiosity, what does the lady look like?
I don't know. She's just a human. That's enough for me. Yes, sirree.
Fair enough. Was there any other, I guess, weird things around here, like the pit?
Weird things like the pit. Now I have to decide if there are any weird things that he would know about. Because there are weird things in this cave complex. But
That makes sense.
If the bat would know about them,
I mean, you can roll, I
Dun, dun,
guess.
dun.
I could roll for it. The bat makes a history check.
Yo.
Nat 1.
Oh.
Well, I don't often vary my location. I have my favorite undergrounds. That's where I go. Yes, sirree.
That's fair.
I don't know what the bat said, but I respect it.
Well,
Yeah,
Okay.
from our perspective, we were just like
Oh, yeah.
staring off.
Yeah.
Start off with that. I turn to you guys.
anyway, it's just something about berries.
Yeah. If you are willing to guide us, I can definitely help with some of those rations just in case.
Well, that's just right wonderful indeed. Thank you very much.
Woo! Okay, guys. This is Zethariel. Pronouns, by the way, bad. Zethariel, what are your pronouns?
I'm a boy bat if that's important.
Okay. So he's willing to guide us to the location you said you knew, but also
Yes.
another set of eyes. Chill.
Alright. He floats off down the cavern, flapping his wings and jumping from wall to wall, stopping every so often to make sure you guys are keeping up with him. Calmir.
Okay.
This is not the way you remember. You figure if he's going to the place you're going, this is a much faster way to get there, but he's actually, he's going the opposite direction.
Huh.
Two different pits.
Do we trust the bats?
I mean, okay.
Insight check the map.
Do you want to check the bat?
Oh wait, me. 8.
8?
8.
No clue. His bat face is unreadable.
Do I know what's on the way he's heading to?
The
Not
bat
in this
is
particular
leading us
direction,
one
no.
direction. Calmier thinks it's
Do we
another
trust the
direction.
bat?
I trust the bat.
I don't suppose we have any way of communicating with each other if we
Yeah.
get separated. So we need to stick together.
Side note, I'm casting good berries during this.
I mean, unless we convince Daros to message.
Daryl's still back there sleeping.
Yeah.
Okay, how about this? How big of a difference is he making?
It's going in a completely different direction.
And at least from my memory, the layouts of the cave didn't change, right? Like this isn't like earthquake changes something situation.
No, not
to
to this degree.
Not to my knowledge. Okay.
Worst case, I mean, it might just be two different caverns.
Yes,
Yeah.
but still, I whisper to all of you individually. Just look, I don't think this bed is heading to where I was talking about. I don't.
It must be a different.
I hope there's no.
True.
I hope there's no alternative problems going on. But just in case, let's be ready.
Okay.
It's a bat.
It might not be a bat. We never know.
There's a thing called polymorph.
Yeah.
There's a thing called
There is
polymorph.
I mean, Zephyriel seemed pretty content with worms also.
You think someone got true polymorphed into a bat to miss?
But also, like, I'm content with worms also.
Regardless, this is just. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's just be ready. If it's nothing, it's nothing. If it's something, we're ready.
We can be ready.
All right. Okay.
I give Zephyriel a good berry.
Just in case, did we receive any sort of things like marker or chisel or anything like that?
So they give you chalk.
On our way there, I just leave walk and then leave a mark just so that
you're supposed to like make marks on when you go different directions, and they recommend that you take like water from your water skin and wash it off when you come back.
Very nice stuff.
Yeah. I just realized I never checked the chain.
Oh great.
Yeah.
It's fine.
No,
It's fine.
I mean,
I don't
The
have a
animated
chain
chain.
right now.
Yeah.
Right. Sorry, that's also an attuned item. If someone's intuited that, you can.
Yeah, we can deal with that later.
we can
Yeah.
deal with that later.
Okay.
Yeah, I just mark
Right
where
now
we're
we've
coming
got
from.
7 manacles.
Okay. So it isn't long before you emerge into a large room that opens up into a like big domed cavern. The floor of the cavern is not there. You look out over this like rocky, sharp ledge, and it's just nothingness, darkness down below. You lay your sword out over the darkness, and you can't see anything besides some glistening down on the wall down below.
Who's got dark vision?
I got dark vision.
I take out a silver, right, and just toss it and see how long it takes.
Oh no, not this again.
No sound.
No sound.
I presume this is not the one I was thinking about.
It looks about the same. You know for sure this is not the same cavern, but the space, the room, the floor, it all seems almost identical to the one you saw all those years ago.
Huh. Okay. How about this? We don't know the route. I marked it. Just to be safe, do we want to double check where I was thinking about?
How long would that take?
Yeah.
Do I know?
Hours to move through the caverns and get to get all the way to the other pit.
Okay, I don't presume I've ever heard about anything about this sort of thing. Just like other rumors about like big hole inside here.
No, it's people like it is a tourist attraction, but it's very. So let's say this: people have free access. They tend to stick to the very near caves, and you guys are the very heart of it. You and like other dwarves are probably the only ones who actually go in, but there's not enough valuable material here to warrant like mining operations.
Fair enough. Brother, can we ask a pharaoh, like, to scout down for us?
Would you be willing to scout down? Here's 2 more, by the way.
Yeah, do that.
Persuasion check with advantage.
18.
Well, my kind doesn't usually go on down there, but for you, anything.
Also, would you mind if I also did beast sense with you, so I could also see what you're seeing?
By all means.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Beast sense ritual cast.
It
It
hurts.
works for an hour.
Okay, so you open your eyes. Suddenly, there's a secondary awareness shifting over your own. You see yourself mirrored in your own gaze as he's looking up at you, like munching on this berry. And you can like taste the berry too, like in your mouth. It tastes delicious. This is the best thing you've had in years. But yes, you feel his senses in the way that the air is sculpting around his wings, and you could send him down the. You could send him down telepathically, but you just tell him to go down the pit, and he can. So you dives. You see darkness encroaches. He leaves the light behind. You feel the echolocation as he chirps and bounces back. There's nothing below him. Nothing below him. Nothing below him. There's something below him. He hits it.
Oh,
what?
But he doesn't feel any pain. He emerges on the other side.
what?
A small, spherical room with a single person sitting inside.
Oh no.
Can you still get out?
The person is dressed in like traveler's clothes, has a backpack on the shoulders, and is wearing a low-hanging cap. She has like shoulder cut brown hair, and seems to have no weapons on her, but she's like lounging back against the. Sorry, I say small room. I don't mean small as in like 5 feet across. I mean small as in like it was nothing compared to the size of the cavern you were just part of. It's still like a good 25 feet in radius. It's a big sphere, but it doesn't appear to have any entrances or exits.
No, what race is she?
A human.
Human. Okay, cool.
How does
Maybe.
get out?
So, was it a solid they hit or a liquid?
Some kind of liquid.
How far down was it? About.
Like, a couple hundred feet.
Can you just look up and see if there's...
Yeah.
You look up, it looks to just be like a solid, like, stone room. The woman looks up. Well, didn't expect one of you to be down here. Bats don't usually... What compelled you to go into this place?
Munching a good berry.
Munching good berry. Oh no.
Yeah, she reaches over and like hesitantly pets it. Safari allows it. He's a tough place we've been in, isn't it? No one to rely on but ourselves. On some great quest. Of course that get us. Suppose we found something though. It's better than nothing.
Got a piece of paper and I write, "Do you need help?" on it.
Yes.
And then I put it I ball it up around a rock and I drop it.
you paper drifts to the air. You don't hear anything, but suddenly in the
Should we have mentioned that we can see through the bat right now?
Yeah, it's fine.
They can probably do
We're
research.
assuming.
I'm more or less concerned if they're hostile.
Suddenly in the bat looks up in the center of the room, in the very center, a piece of paper pops into existence and thus to the floor. She scratches her head, stands up, stretches. I have been sitting there for far too long. I have a tendency to drift off now, seems. She goes over, picks up the paper, unfurls it. Do I need help? Who is out there? She's very intrigued by the possibility.
So back off from the cliff.
So, okay, this is what you see. She raises her hand to the side. Before she does this, she kicks at some stuff on the ground. You didn't see this before, but if you look down, there actually seems to be like some chalk runes inscribed around the center of this this sphere. Some sort of spell circle thing. She kicks it. I suppose that's enough for today. Raises his hand to the side, and at the same time, the bat sees glowing blue-green flames rip a hole in reality. You, Alberta, see blowing blue-green flames, a hole in reality, beyond which the same woman stands before you. So
Bat or Alberta?
So what I'm trying to say is that you see both overlapping, but you see from both
Arcane
perspectives.
Gate?
I think.
It's Arcane Gate?
Something of that nature.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Hello?
I think I know.
Well, adventurers. In the vow since I've seen the likes of you. She steps to the portal, gestures to the pharaoh to come through. He comes and lands on her shoulder. The gate closes behind you.
Okay, I'm gonna, I guess.
I found something for you. Another human. What is that? Is that what you're looking for?
Were you okay down there?
Oh yes. I suppose there's no secret now.
Wait, how do you talk to the bat?
I'm talking to the woman.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
I've just been searching for a place down here for quite a while, and it seems I've hit a dead end. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Oh, what brings you to this place? Adventurers don't usually come around these parts, especially not this deep.
I think we might be looking for the same thing that you are.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Excuse me.
Wait, so how is it not a bottomless pit?
Sorry, how is it not a...
Yeah, what did you do down
Yeah,
there?
like,
what's
the... It's
Also, like, is there another room for you, or is someone else here?
Well, best as I can tell, this is a place of ancient history, and no, I'm the only one who knows of this place. I think once I unlock its secrets, I might tell a few people, but for now, I am alone.
Are there multiple entrances to this place?
You know what? Got the bullshit. Are you from the future?
Yeah. Who are you?
Well. Sure scoop you have here.
Okay, you're one of those.
Yeah, I feel
His
like.
name's Tristan Baronoff.
Knew it.
Hexlight of Eberron. Well,
Hey,
former Hexlight
Ask
of
your
Eberron.
Everyone?
ask your question.
I suppose it doesn't make sense. So
Ask your question.
time.
I have a very important question. So you know how chickens? I read in a textbook somewhere.
Oh my god.
Kind of related to T-Rexes. So with the whole dragon thing going on, I've been curious about that. They kind of look like T-Rexes. So I was wondering if you knew if there was like a connection in ancestry between T-Rexes and chicken and dragons.
A fellow scholar, I see. She brings her back out from her back and sets it down, brushes her hair behind her ears and rifling through the contents, pulling out a couple books. Eventually reaches one. It's kind of a thin tome, but it's been well loved, let's say. Opens up, flips through a few pages. I don't think it's officially listed, but of the common beasts, I would imagine chickens are one of the closest relatives to dragons. Snaps it close. Slides it back in.
Congratulations. You beat the game.
Egberta's plot is complete.
You've won. Egberta's won.
Yeah.
Egberta has no more reason.
And yes, here's the thing. I am from the future.
Thank you for that. Can I
And-
please have your signature?
Wait, hold on. So, excuse me, hold on a moment. You're from the future, and you say you're from Ebra.
Yes, it's not so much a barren wasteland where I am from.
The city is being rebuilt in the future.
Oh, very much so.
Well, that's one positive at least.
Yes, I was looking for the Hex Lights for quite a while, but it has eluded me. I think maybe if I take some time for other projects and return to it after some years, well, there has been a place that old Dograx always has been looking for. So I might want to help him out.
Yeah, okay, do it.
Do we have any...
Yo, me too.
Okay, so we were gonna throw a party as soon as we found the place and invite like Ophelia and like the others, and then like hold a party and then send them back. Be like a welcome home
We're trying to get y'all back to the future.
Yeah.
party.
No
Yeah,
kidding.
pretty cool.
Play the movie now.
Back to the future.
Well, I suppose you're at my place. Gestures to the whole. Welcome to Shifter's Vale. And with that, we will end tonight's session. Thank you all so much for watching. It has been a pleasure, and as always, we could not do this without you. Thank you all, and have an amazing night. See you soon.